Hello, pre-notification gang. Oh. Hey, Rip, coming along great. I've been alright, man. I didn't really do anything today. No cosplay? I don't know who I'm playing as or anything yet. So we'll see. Maybe I'll cosplay for the next ones, like going forward, but don't know yet. I don't exactly know how it all works from like a professional standpoint. Like I've only ever played in college and shit. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Rip. Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for the gift sub, Ariel. Yeah, I'll LARP and everything. Sure, perhaps. We'll fucking see. Thanks for the gift sub, Muff. And the resub, Moist Boy. Who are you playing with? Ludwig, Donkey, Takahata, Arcadum. He's the DM, and Eddie B. That's the crew. Thanks to the resub, Hawkdew and Spooky Dude. I don't know what that is, Rip, but I hope it's alright. I hope it's not serious or anything. I hope it's alright. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Tori and resub, Wigan and Prime Milorkin. The bits fluster. Damn, sorry to hear you've been trapped in there, huh? Don't know what character I'm making or anything. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, SSJ Derp. The gift sub, Poopy McPoop Pants. It's like a Captain Underpants book title. Thanks to tier 1 Jakin and resub, Hyperactive Ninja. And the resub, Gav Dogs and Bits Musical. Okay, so I know there's a few things I need to download for this, I'm pretty sure, so I'm just getting all this set up. Thanks to the bits, Miss Kibbles, the resub Aaron, and the tier 1 Taxi Man, and the resub Funky Fries.
You've come.
I've played in college, kind of.
Shall open. I've been waiting for you, friends.
Thanks, Silver. Jesus, Rip, sounds frustrating. He's the tier 1 Flappa Jawea. Bits of Braxis. I don't know what version we're playing or anything like that. I've watched some of the streams and it seems fun, but it's still a lot for my small brain to comprehend, so pretty much starting from scratch. Here's the resub Witcher. And the resub Nelson. And the resub Chevalier. Trying to get like all the D&D resources up just to have them here before hopping in the call. Thanks to the resub Raging Bull. Yeah, I think it should be fun. Thanks to the bits Bowden and Sile. And thanks to the Prime Sentries and the bits Sexy Saxophone. And the tier 1 Ginden. Thanks to the tier 1 OBF Polo. Who's DM? Arcadum. Thanks to the resub Gancha. The resub Milky Shake and Star Requiem. Calm Yarick Jaegerist in the tier 1 tag. And the resub Straight Geo. Adin Bisabe Bams in the tier 1 Pixie Nix. The tier 1 Cupcake Crumble and the Prime Commercial Turtle. Goddamn, popping off. Thank you for the generosity. I think I've got everything I need. Well, hope you've been doing well, Harry. And thanks to the resub Batrix and the 5 gift subs Goalie Gamer. Thank you, man. Thanks to the resub Baby Dragon, Mr. Row Your Boat, the Prime Willy Bean, Brony Jade, and Faux Drift. I don't ask me anything D&D specific because I don't know right now. I know the term Demogorgon from Stranger Things. And I know that you roll for initiative. Thanks to Prime, Creator and Destroyer, and the resub Aussie, Edrind, Spidex, and Korix. Yeah, Papa John's my favorite pizza. Thanks to resub Kraken here. I don't really eat pizza often though. Thanks to Prime, Baga, and the resub Potner. Okay, I'm hopping in.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Hail, traveler.
Hey.
How you
Who
doing?
is this?
Well,
That's
it's the
critical.
big Morris.
How's everyone doing?
Pretty good.
Thanks to the
Pretty
gift sub Flappa, and
waiting
the
for
tier
one
1
of these.
Senator.
Hopefully not. Hopefully long.
No, about 5 minutes when I saw his name.
Thanks to you sub Big D Ross.
good. And now we wait.
I think I've got
for
audio.
who is
I'm gonna make a lot of wrestling references because it's on my brain.
Yeah.
So just
unconscious.
as a heads up.
Oh, good, man. Attitude Era shit's my favorite.
Yeah, it's attitude. But see, that's why I'm always like, but what about the attitude era though?
Well, I mean, what is there to say about that? Well, what we remember was great. What we forget wasn't.
I forget all of the, women aren't things.
Well, there was
Thanks
that
to
Eric
resub
Andre
Ninja,
bit. That Eric
Namiverse,
Andre bit back in the
Sus,
day where Mae Young
Sean,
burst the hand.
Banlist, Venom, and
I do.
Oofman.
I-
And the gift sub
well,
Sir
at least I
Knight.
didn't remember until you brought it up, and then yes, I was like, oh
Well,
yeah, Mark
but then everyone said, "Let's give Mae Young a hand," and that was the end.
No, I choose to remember the Hall of Pain, Mark
Okay,
Henry,
I
not
think-
sexual
Oh,
chocolate.
And that was the
oh,
end
I
of it.
remember
Is
when
the
Sam
audio
was
good
the
now?
warrior, and how that guy looked like he was about to.
Thank you for the
explode
5
at
gift
one
subs again,
Yep.
SSJ.
Yes.
Thank you,
Because
man.
he was always ready to explode at any given time.
Thanks
It
to
was
Prime
just-
Mask, Z, and the resub Shuckles, Connor, and
time.
Sillbound.
Where are you, Ludwig?
And the bits Krylika.
So, I assume we're all gonna meet each other because I'm gonna be real. We should probably meet each other because
Thanks to tier 1 Mad Hers, and the tier
Yeah.
1 Sam.
Yeah.
When everybody gets here, probably,
Yay.
Yeah,
I want to know what you guys do and what you're about.
Well,
What are your hopes and dreams? Let's talk
We'll
about it.
do elevator introductions.
Wow.
Hi. Hi.
He
how's it going?
fell in.
He fell.
thanks to resub
guess what
Flow,
happens?
and the
Make
bits
elevating music,
Mac,
you make
Deep
elevating
Space,
Right? No.
and the resub Ski Ball.
No.
Wow.
The other person's not here. He
And
fell
I'm
in.
getting
Cucumber.
to feel like a rap god.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the campaign.
Get
I'm
it
about to
all out
learn.
there. Put it out on the table.
Yep. Sorry, I don't want to get you DMCA the first time I'm on your
Thanks for
channel.
5 gift subs,
Well,
Bowden.
you know,
Thank you, Bowden.
I've got
trying to not
one of the
get
new
you a
characters is
DMCA.
Metallica,
Don't want to
so-
get you a DMCA because you'll get an appeal.
This is
All your
session
royalties
0,
be
yeah.
Stolen,
Oh, no.
probably actually.
No. Well, it's really interesting because it's hard to. Oh God.
Yeah.
This
No, I
was
have
one
one.
of the new characters. This is one of the new characters that are being made in one of my other groups. Metallica.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Avery.
Oh,
So-
excellent.
The resub
Metallica
Wishbone,
with that now.
Taki Mizuchi,
That's, well,
and the
that's
bits
well, at least
Andrew,
it's not
Spra,
spelled
and
like
Guy.
it, you know, that's
Literally-
that's
The Prime
that's
Mondo.
JoJo-esque.
Their
That's
plan is
JoJo-esque.
to play distorted Metallica music when they do bardic stuff. Like, I'm just like,
They have to only
Okay.
acapella it.
Honestly, I'm down with that.
dude. It's going
Ride
to
the
be wild.
thunder.
No, but
Maybe cosplay in the
would
future.
prove
We'll see. I'm not really a cosplay guy, but maybe. Thanks to give some Plant Lady, Jordy,
what's
Jordy,
wrong-
and the
wait a second, but what's wrong
resub
with
Venomash, and Tuck.
I just be like even flow
oh man, let's.
on a riding house on a wreck. You can't understand them anyway.
That's true.
Like,
All
cast
right,
the spell.
All right, there he is. Hey, old traveler.
Hi.
Hey.
Greetings and salutations. All right, we can get started now.
Thanks for some Titty
Hello,
McSwagger
everyone.
and
I
Ghost
am
Boy.
Arcadum, and I will be your dungeon master on this adventure.
Whoa.
Okay. There's a lot to go over today. First of all, do we all know each other here, or do we want to do like a round thing?
Yeah.
I know of all of you, but I don't think I've met many of you.
Oh. Well, we can just do quick introductions. It's pretty
Yeah,
easy.
go ahead.
I'll start because I'm always awkward. Hi, I'm Taka. I'm a VTuber. I rejected humanity, but I also made Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Thanks to Prime
Ultimate abridged.
BPW.
4-star.
The 5
Nice.
gift subs, Jerry.
Dang.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
How old are you? Can I ask that?
Oh, fuck! I'm 33 years old.
He's Ludwig.
I'm
He's
not allowed to
lying.
get your age. I'm not allowed
No,
to
he's lying. He's in his 40s. He's in his 40s. Don't let him fool you.
That what? Can you speak up? Sorry, I need to up the volume. And that's me.
All right. Next.
Thanks for some Wells, Ryan, and Ross.
Oh, my name is Ludwig. I stream occasionally on Twitch.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for some Jalva Jar.
Ed.
Hi, my name's Edward Bosco. I'm a voice actor. I make funny noises into a microphone.
I think I got the audio fixed.
Though, Ed. This is the time to do it. This is the time.
I'm Alistair in Has Been Hotel.
Nice.
Woo!
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead, Tunky.
I don't think it'll be a one-time thing, Jay. We'll see. Thanks for some Greg.
Sounds like you went a couple rounds there, Dunks.
Yeah.
Thanks to the resub Cal Scarata.
Perfect. All right. Go ahead, Moist.
And my name's Charlie. I also just stream and play with like sex toys and shit. That's about it.
Why'd you say also as if anyone
Wait.
said that in their intro?
You said that. Wait, you said
Hold on.
that.
Critical. Are you well-known PWG fan, Critical?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I
Does
don't
he
know
read
about
games?
Hold on, you can't just.
Thanks to
hold on,
Tier 1
Can
Cali.
we go back to the sex toy thing? You can't just. Can we elaborate on that? 'Cause
Why?
that's
Why?
like a-
Why? Do we need to stop there?
I'm just curious. I'm like,
All
wait,
right.
hold on. That's kind of an interesting topic.
What?
Exactly,
After
see?
saying that so casually, don't you think you'll learn this by osmosis?
Alrighty. Now we all know each other. We can get started. So this campaign is going to. It's designed to take place in about 10 to 12 sessions, although I predict it'll probably be 10. Its name is Lost at Sea, and it takes place in my own homebrew world that I have been creating for some time now, coming up on 20 years actually. I just
Thanks,
just
Prime Luke.
Damn.
yeah,
Damn, dude.
I-
Congrats.
long time. I just finished a major arc about a month ago. It came to its conclusion. That was
Thanks
an
for some Sun
18-year-long
Hat
story, and this is
and
the
Bonito.
beginning of the next phase of play. You fine gentlemen will be playing on the continent known as Glaeus, which is another continent on the same planet as the last one that was played on. So let me go ahead and drop you guys some links.
Thanks to give sub
First, we'll
Necro.
start with the map of the continent you'll be
No, I
playing
haven't
on.
played D&D like this before.
Now that's a white boy.
Now, did you draw this?
My wife did.
Hell yeah.
Oh, whoops,
She
wrong
drew it
thing.
for me.
Still a great work.
Yeah, she drew it by hand. So
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this will be
The
home.
lines all parallel.
she's an artist.
That is.
This is
that
incredible.
I
Yep.
am playing. I'm playing Evil Genius 2 right now, and I don't know how she does that.
Okay, so if you guys go ahead and zoom in on the continent, I can tell you where your campaign's going to take place.
Okay.
You will start having. Okay, so you will actually start with the intention to sail to Alexandria, which is that large star. That's a large city furthest to the west. It is the only foreigner city that was allowed to be constructed. So essentially, for anybody who's familiar with world history, it's kind
It's
of
over
like
here.
the one port that the Dutch were able to land on in isolationist Japan.
Thank
But
you, Tier
if you
1
don't know
Easy
about
Dress
that,
and Prime
essentially,
Fruit Snack.
There is a continent to the west, further to the west, known as Calcatesh, which is where like the more westernized versions of fantasy play take place. And we are taking place in my own version of China, known as Glaeus, but it's a smattering of all kinds of Eastern cultures. I've put all kinds of them together there, but that's where this
Thanks, Swish.
centralized city is Alexandria. Now,
Beautiful.
your adventure will begin on the ship leading there, and then something happens. But that is the area that you're going to be in, is in that western section. So basically, if you see the Titan's Eye, anything to the west of that, that's where your adventure is going to take place.
Excellent.
All right, so that's the world map, but I have many more links for you. First of all, this is a link to a very useful website which will allow you to make characters quickly and efficiently. So have that in your back pocket. It's a very, very good website. This is the link to the world itself, which has all the character creation stuff, as well as the information for Calcatesh.
Oh man, this is a lot.
In
It's
order
there
to
some
make
sleazy
things easier
com
on you, I have
cast
had some
characters in
people,
tier 1 Bowden.
composite a quick character list guide, which is everything in an Excel spreadsheet, which should be easier for you guys to follow.
Holy
this is-
shit, dude.
This
Sweat and
is
sweat
for-
away right now. Whew.
This
My.
is so the first link
Okay.
there of those spreadsheets is specifically the information,
Thanks for
mechanical
Aiden.
and otherwise. That was for the last continent. This is for the new stuff though, which is a little bit more raw, but it will be a little bit more native to the country as it is. And there's that second list for you. Now, did I do those in the right order? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So there's the setup for that. There's lots of things that we can do to make characters. I can answer any questions you have, and for those of you that are brand new to D&D and has never played it, I will of course guide you on the process. Furthermore,
Thanks for Altario,
for
Clipclop,
those of you
Aiden,
that
and
might
Moose.
need some inspiration or maybe even some visual aid for everything in Glass, I have concept art for everything that I've already worked on. So
Holy
so
shit.
for anything in Glass that you need to know about, I can provide some visual context for you. Just simply feel free to ask specifically any questions. The three major choices you find gentlemen will need to make today is your race, your class, and your origin. The origin is dependent on whether you're from Calcatesh or Glass. Calcatesh, your origin is more region focused. In Glass, it's based off the clan that you belong to. So that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the startup. Are there any questions so far?
Do those work like in 5e with the backgrounds? Is that in addition to a background, or does that replace?
No, it replaces it. I
Okay,
replace background.
got it.
with that, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for
Oh.
Brian and Hungry. And
Uh,
Crispy and Prime Rob.
No one has a question. Am I the only one that's? I feel like I'm out of.
Lud,
my
you're
element.
just dumb. Lud, you're just dumb, man.
So the biggest, I knew Arcadum had done this for like 2 decades, but I'm just blown away by like how much material in the art, and I'm like, I'm really impressed. Like, this is really cool.
This is like a throwback to high school. They say any questions, and everyone's just like, "Yep, I got it," and I feel like a fucking idiot.
oh, some of us have played, and if you haven't, take up the time. This is why it's here.
You're good, dude. Like, we're all here to have fun. So
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So character creation, the website. Woo!
Mhm.
That's a lot of stuff.
I'll guide you through that. Right now we'll handle mechanics and like number crunch a little later. Right now
I think I'm
want
gonna do a
concepts. I
giant.
want you to think about what do you
That's
want
what
to
I'm
play.
leaning towards.
And if you don't know what the options are, well then tell me the closest thing you got to pop code. Do you want to be a wizard? Do you want to use magic at all? Do you want to be a warrior? What kind of warrior do you want to be? Do you want to worship a dark god? All those types of things. Once we develop the concepts, I can guide you through the mechanical creation, and then we can get to specificity, add unique factors, and then make them relevant to the world, and then the character will be done.
Thanks for Kia, Bismuth, Turbofat,
Okay.
or Turbofart,
Do
and
this,
Edwin.
like in turns.
Well, whoever wants to go first, we can kind of. It's more of like an
Tell you
open
what,
thing.
tell you what, Ed, do you have something you already want to play?
It's more, what don't I want to play? Like, I'm just trying to.
No, Ed, you're the most experienced player, so you could actually be a perfect run through because of how quick you've done this.
Yeah. So the immediate thing. So you said this is. Is
Yeah,
it like
here, I
feudal
can bring up the
China?
character
Is that
creator.
the inspiration for this?
Okay, so it is
well,
feudal
let me
China,
make sure I can have
Japan,
it on
and
stream.
Korea. I've kind of taken all those, and I've even added
Let me
in some
double check.
Polynesian influences as well.
Okay.
But the idea behind it is that, so the tech level of Calcatesh is a 7 out of 12, which means they're right on the
Okay.
cusp of Renaissance era technology.
it looks like I
with
can.
the small exception that they have pushed alchemical technology forward, so they have airships, but they're ran by they're ran by like alchemical engines.
Okay.
Now, Glaeus is tech level 6, so it's one step behind. So you still have, more ancient technologies. They don't have electricity or anything like that, or guns, but they do have like advanced communication for that era. So
These are
like,
tier 1 Ethan and Prime Maljo.
they
There's
have,
some
like, a
Moisty,
mail
Big
system
Red,
and stuff
Clay,
like that.
Gold, and Smooth Buns.
so that's where you're kind of standing at right now.
Gotcha. Because my brain immediately.
This
goes
is what
to
I was
most of what I
thinking.
know about like feudal Japan, feudal
Probably like a
China is
Goliath.
loosely based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms books and the games.
That's
like
that's
Dynasty Warriors,
that's
Samurai
good.
Warriors.
That's a good start. Dynasty Warriors is
Um,
a great reference material for that. Yep.
Is that-
So the first thing that I thought of when you talked about it being based in China was like Guan Yu was always my
Mhm.
favorite character out of those games
Yeah.
with his spear. It's also the
They're
same
7 to
weapon
8 feet
that
tall.
my character in Yakuza uses.
Thanks
So
for some kittens.
Yeah.
I've never played a polearm or a lance character of any kind.
Wait,
so I
who's you
thought that would
playing
be a cool place
Yakuza
to start.
again?
Huh?
Did you play one of the-
Mabuchi in,
Thanks for some Mark.
in the new one.
Oh, you were. Oh, right.
Yeah, and he actually has the Guan Yu. I know there's a technical name for it, and I feel so bad. It's oh my gosh. But you.
It's like you to casually drop that you're in Yakuza, dude. What the
I'm trying not to be that guy, okay?
fucking Christ.
Fucking Kurt, I'm gonna murder you.
Nah,
But so that's what I was thinking in terms of mechanically. So whether that's a fighter, barbarian, whatever it's gonna be,
okay.
I typically build around what everybody else does. But that was my initial thought when you said China and Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm role playing. I think it'd be cool to be a
What
fucking
else we
giant.
got? Anybody else have a character they want to play or a role they want to play?
I would love to play the healer.
We do tier 1 drinking.
All right. What kind?
I would like to play a cleric.
All right. So since you have chosen cleric, so there's multiple paths you can take. Spiritualism in Glaeus follows a system of yokai, and it's very polytheistic. So it's not
Yeah.
organized traditional religion. So there's all kinds of freedoms there. You can choose really any domain that you want.
What kind of
And
gnomes are
I
there?
even have a list of my own custom domains as well.
Oh,
Or
goodness me. I'd
you
like to
could be, or you could be a
Swervniblin?
cleric from the Western
What the fuck?
continent, and you can follow one of the organized religions, which give you a little bit more mechanical but they have higher requirements to follow. And I have my own deities that I've made that I can give you.
I would love to see the list I can you pull from, and if you guys can get me, if you got one of the, I don't know where to click. I'm gonna take a look here real quick though.
Here you go.
I'm gonna look through all the links here.
Here is the list to the deities.
Beautiful.
Specifically, they are separated into pantheons, which represent certain aspects. So the
This is fun.
So the white pantheon represents the goodly or positive emotion religions.
Wait, so do I need to figure out what gods I want to
deities.
worship? Holy
The green
shit.
pantheon are the morally ambiguous ones.
Jesus Christ.
The green pantheon are the natural gods that represent the forces of nature and the seasons.
Be a
The
cult
blue
leader.
pantheon represents deities that are patrons to certain
Maybe.
races, and the black pantheon is where all the cool deities are.
What about the
All
Midgard
right.
I'm just messing with you. That's
about
that's the evil gods.
The art is
okay,
fucking
never mind about
wild.
them then. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna look at these other. I'm gonna look at the Black Pantheon, BRB.
Yeah, black
Above
pantheon.
my hands.
Yeah. Also, to be clear, nothing's really like contrary to what the pantheon says. They're not full on black, but they're not like
The blood god.
like
yeah.
evil for no reason. I've done
Thanks for your
I've done
sub,
my
Drago.
best to
and the
really
Prime
kind of
Jogan.
humanize the deities a little bit. So each of them have vices and virtues. Like for example, every black pantheon god has 2 vices and 1 virtue. For example, to that Babylon, who is my version of the devil, is the god of tyranny and darkness and all of that. But he's also the god of oaths.
You know what it is? I was gonna say this feels really like Warhammer 40k Chaos Gods, and I love
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
thank you very much.
And he's the god of oaths. And
Damn,
promises.
okay.
Where's Slanesh? No.
Yeah, so he
Is this
makes sure that
art
those
specific
oaths
for
are
this?
followed.
Did he
So he's
commission
actually
this
part of the
art? Because this
bedrock
art
of
is
civilization.
nuts.
And in an ironic twist, because every paladin has
It's like
to
a
take an
Magic
oath,
the Gathering
every
card.
single paladin
Holy shit.
owes at least in some small part their power to the devil himself.
Ooh,
So that's
gotta have a
something
bad guy.
Thanks for your sub, Mad
I
Lad.
have
But
a
there you go.
a question on a character.
Mhm.
An artificer.
Okay, so there's 2 things. The artificer class is not really available right now, nor is the mystic. If you really want to play them, I can.
I'm
try
not
to
that
finish it.
obsessed. I was
Okay.
just thinking of Avatar: The Last
Ghost-wise?
Airbender and the old man with the balding head who makes inventions. I thought that was an exciting idea, but
Oh,
I'm
you
not
can make
attached to
you
it.
can do that without being an artificer.
what would that be called?
Well, you could be. I mean, there are many ways to approach that. You could be a sorcerer or wizard, and you can implement your magics through those inventions.
Thanks for your sub,
Gnomes
deity.
have racial mechanics that
And
allow
corporal.
them to make inventions. You can also be a follower of a god that is the mother of invention, which is Eos, the goddess of fairness and equality. When you could be a cleric that follows her, all kinds of stuff. Just whatever you want.
Okay, those first 2 sound.
Halfling
exciting.
sounds cool. I'm just like a happy
Oh,
guy that happens to be really short.
Gnome and what was the first one called?
Arcadum's the DM. Thanks for your sub, Big Lad.
Wizard.
Wizard. Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
a wizard.
mhm.
Yeah.
Gnome wizard's a solid choice.
Wait, you can be a gnome wizard.
Yeah, wizard's the class, gnome is the race.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
So there's three things,
Okay.
right? There's what you are, what you do, and where you're from. Those are the three big
Kuatoa.
things that you'll
Right.
be answering today.
And where you're from is either Kalkatesh or Glaeus.
Yep, and within that, the origins of the regional based stuff, which will go into that, or the clan you belong to if you're Glaze.
Okay. All right. Catch up, Charlie. I'm flying here.
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to be like more accurate to me in the real world or complete fantasy and go with like a giant. So I'm in a major moral debate with myself right
Well,
now.
if it's real world, then you'd just go with the deity.
Oh, that was wholesome.
Oh, that was
What
very
is
nice.
what
That's
is?
so supportive. That's so supportive.
Thank you. Is there a recommendation on a first character whether it should be closer to real life, maybe something easier to be?
I
or
will.
something-
Can I make a suggestion as somebody who asked
Yeah, I
this
was gonna
question
say.
2 years ago recently? As someone who didn't know
Thanks,
what the
Resubs
fuck
Websy.
he was playing this.
Recently.
Yeah, I know, right? All my friends told me to play a barbarian because it has a lot of health and you get in front of shit and you hit it.
Yeah.
It's-
What?
My advice is more to this, that everybody always plays a little bit of themselves in every character. It's more or less unavoidable. But to me, my whole focus is play the character that you think you're gonna have fun to play with. Like that's what matters to me. And to get you there, I try to use like pop culture references. Like, what fantasy games have you played? What classes have you played? What's your favorite
I'm thinking
character on League
giant.
of Legends? I can turn every single one of those
Thanks
characters.
to tier
into
1
a D&D
Dairy and the
character.
tier 1
I
Sun
can
Vort
deconstruct them. So,
Sun
Yes.
Vortko
Things like that.
Sigon?
so I use referential stuff.
And the resub Melted Faith. Thanks to the bit
All right.
socks. Good to see you, man.
Can I paint a picture then?
Arcadum is DM.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. I play usually characters who I like, for example, Valorant, Rays. I like flying around. I call myself Air Coots,
Mhm.
based off of Air Cooter, another word for vagina.
Right.
In
Thanks to Resub
Super
Samurai.
Smash Bros. Melee, I play Jigglypuff, character that flies around
Resub
and
Jonas.
has an explosive
So
attack.
speed and mobility.
Speed and mobility are. I like the idea of
Could be a
flying,
giant trash man.
but I also enjoy in like Skyrim. I think I was a Khajiit.
Khajiit.
So maybe, well, that
Thanks to
didn't
2 gift
actually
subs
seem
Isaac
right,
and the
but
resub
regardless,
Stutter and Stony and
don't
5
worry
gift
about
subs
that.
Swish. Thank you,
Don't
man.
ignore
Clip
that
that.
one. We'll move on.
They're
Just
gonna
glaze
clip
over
it.
No,
that.
no, no. Put all that. Here, you play what you want. And anybody else that says something about it, I will delete them. Don't worry about it.
Oof, I like that.
Ooh,
I enjoy
baby.
that.
Mm.
That's an Iron Fist.
I have selected my pantheon.
Ooh.
Yes,
Alrighty.
yes I have.
Uh,
I'm gonna be
all right.
choosing races next, so don't worry, I'll be over there.
So, so speed and mobility. You say explosive attack. All right. So let's talk about flying here. Do you like jumping and kind of moving like that, or do you want actual wings?
I wouldn't mind getting to a wings territory.
Okay, wings. Got it. What did you like about Khajiit?
It has wares if we have coin.
Thanks to resub
That
Chris
was
and the gift
true
sub
of
David.
that. That's a true thing. I
Mhm.
think the sneakiness, right? I think I played
Stealth?
like
And the bit
a
Stony.
stealth Khajiit.
Resub Tilling.
Okay. Well, there's a number of choices we can go with that. It sounds like you're leaning more towards monk, which is a very fast class. Either that or rogue, which is.
Oh,
less-
I haven't even looked at
so
class.
monk is more mysticism, and rogue is more
Where's classes?
based off of pure skill. So there's your two choices there if you want to have any magic at all.
Who would be
Uh,
more into limericks?
Limericks,
Mm.
probably rogue. Well, I
Or
guess
a bard. Or a bard.
Bards are not quite as fast, but they get a lot more versatility and options to them. See, with the monk you get key, and you can
Thanks to
use
resub
that key
Dresco,
as a special
Kane, and the
resource
gift
pool
sub Mad
to
Lad.
do bursts of damage, or to defend yourself, or to move very quickly.
I don't want to do a
The
bard.
rogue
Okay.
gets a very reliable mobility ability, and they kind of
Where
use
are the
sneak attack
classes?
starting in and out of combat,
Are they in here?
kind of a hit and run type setup for a character.
Okay.
Either of those sound interesting to you?
Yeah, I think I might be leaning towards a monk here.
Okay.
Oh, I have to go through character
Daughters.
creation.
All right. So
it'll
and
show
you said
here.
you wanted to do
Oh.
stealth.
Yes, I am interested in the idea of stealth.
Yes, I am interested in the idea of stealth. Well, then in that case, there are a number of places that we could go there.
Prime Bubble.
And you liked because they were stealthy or because they were an animalistic character?
Stealthy.
More-
We'll
more
ignore
that?
the animal for now.
Okay. So if that's the
The Echo
case,
is not me.
then
It's not me, by the
any
way.
race is really open there, so we'll set you up with a monk, and you
It's
won't be level
echoing
3 yet,
through
but
Taka.
we can even plan to make you a shadow monk.
Thanks to
which is
Tier 1
literally a
Fortune.
stealth monk that
Resub Marco.
teleports in the shadows. And if you are super interested, I could even make the ninja subclass for you, which hasn't had any interest yet, but it is something I'm willing to do. To be clear, the ninja subclass
I can't fix that
for
Echo. It's not me.
monk is more based
But
off
here,
of
if I
the
do this-
ninjutsu, mysticism, the more the castery type of ninja rather than
it's
the
just-
pure shinobi.
Sure.
Oh,
okay.
never mind.
But it's up to you, whichever one you want to do, and that's whether or not you're native to Glaeus as well.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so we already got your class. We're making
Yeah,
progress.
it's coming through
Monk's a good
Taka's
setup
mic.
for you. Monk's a good setup for you. Okay, now you got to think about what you want to be, because stealth is a skill,
Oh!
and that's easy to get.
Oh!
All right. I'll think.
Okay. Anybody else got something for me?
Alright, so I was perusing a bit. I'm a big fan of, nothing goes to waste. I like to use improvised materials from the battlefield, similar to a trash man. Just a humble guy that likes to collect some garbage.
Okay.
What kind of class would that kind of fall into?
All right, there are 4 alternative methods you could do for that. The first is you can play a wild mage sorcerer, which could represent your ability to use literally latent magic on the battlefield that was left over by your enemies or from other people that have fought. You could be a fighter, and we could reflavor several of your abilities in order to represent you using the battlefield. Or hell, you could even use weapons that you find and switch your weapon back and forth. There's a build for that. You can be an open hand monk, which can specialize in using things that they're able to actually grab off the environment. There is also a magical version of that, which focuses on the use of mage hand and telekinetic power. Probably the closest thing to that is if you wanted to be a siege wizard, which
That's a cool
a
title.
siege wizard lets you use ammunition or just any materials laying around to telekinetically lift them up and fire them at enemies. Those are the types of things that you can do with that. So there's many options in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, so that first one you said wild mage, that kind of sounded like a trash bender. So that am I correct in saying that's a class that could like take things from the battlefield and use like latent magical abilities, I think you said, of leftover thing? That's
Oh yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff can happen because it's wild magic. So when it triggers, anything can happen, like
Anything can
a
happen.
random explosion can happen. You could turn into a horse, just weird stuff.
Okay, that is interesting. And then the last one you said was telepathically picking things up around the battlefield, or was that the open hand monk? Which
No,
one?
that was the siege wizard. That was
That
the
was Siege Wizard, okay.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of magically collecting and using garbage, so that is absolutely appealing to me.
Many options. There are many doors, Ed boy.
Okay.
Solid reference.
Thanks to the Prime Daredevil.
You haven't said much, Donkey. Anything
There
you
is
got?
some potential in North.
I'm looking at this Jester class.
Ah, yes.
That one sounds pretty good.
What do you guys think?
That's
Wild
a-
Mage or
a
Siege
version of
Mage?
Bard that I made. I'm very happy you like it. That's so sick. That bard specifically is a bard that focuses on using vicious mockery and increasing its potency.
It's
which
pretty
is a
close
very
between
nice
Siege
damaging
and
effect,
Wild.
but more so it lets
Wild
it
seems
lend
more
itself
like
as an
random
offense.
elements, whereas Siege seems more like
Lets you actually
actual
tank bullets.
garbage collection and
Alright.
usage.
Taunting
Sounds
enemies to
good.
attack you at disadvantage and all kinds of stuff like that.
All right.
I'm down to do Wild though. It seems chat wants more Wild. We can poll it, sure. Fuck it. We got time.
Okay, so let me. Okay, let's put that down.
There.
Alarm focus, perhaps. Moist is
Thanks for some
trash
gloves.
mage.
Fuck yeah.
It's a trash mage. Garbage at the game.
I want you to know something. This is a real mindfuck for me because my wrestling OC is called Trash Man Jones. So I'm just
Yeah,
going,
I was about to say I'm
This
getting
is,
some
this is just my. I'm
fan
just like
vibes.
letting the warp overtake me right now. I'm like, this is it's okay.
Wait, somebody is voicing me.
Hey, now, hey, now.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah,
for some
sorry,
Pantheon and Melinda.
Yeah, exactly right. Hey, now.
I hate for us
Oh,
to-
pretty
I hate
close
for us to
between
run
Siege
into
and
the
Wild.
redacted.
Mhm.
Oh no, not the redacted.
And I'm
Not
thinking, Giant, I'm
Did,
assuming, can also
Did
do
you
this,
said
right?
you decided which data you wanted to follow?
I did.
Here it comes.
I
Just
said
tell
like a
me.
question mark.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have an idea. It's just the races thing is kind of throwing me for a loop. I'm wondering if this will work with the races. So before I commit to it, I want to
Siege
confirm on the
wins
race.
just
So I'm almost
barely.
there.
I
Almost
think
there. I'm
both
just
of them
wondering
kind
right
of fill
now.
similar niches for what we're going for. The only
There's
difference
also
is
I'm
with
going each of the
wild
individual
magic,
classes now, 'cause I know
RNG
so
happens to
I had
the
go into
user as
subclasses,
well.
So now that I'm in there, things have changed.
So I'm really fine with either.
Arcade, I
I'll
did have a
ask for
question.
further
Yes.
like
I'm a
clarification in a
sucker
minute.
for story and narrative.
just to
so
be
my
sure I
question to you
understand
is
it.
more about the world. What races are prevalent specifically in the area that we're going to be in?
Oh, very good.
So
Wait, was that a good question or a bad
yeah,
question?
no, he's so fucking happy right now, dude. Can
If
not
you
hear the hand
direct-
ringing?
If you direct your attention to the Glaeus quick character creation chart that I linked and go towards races,
Okay.
I will walk you through what those races are. So
Okay.
the first up is humans. There are 4 subtypes: northern,
Got it.
southern, western, eastern, and
Which
they
one
are
was
all
that? Holy
loosely
fuck, there's
based
so
off
many-
Eastern cultures, and they have their own short rest
much data
special
here.
abilities. But they're basically humans, and you're
Got
one
it.
of those, so you should know what that's like.
This one.
The next one is elves. Now, the elves of Glaeus are different from the ones in Calcatesh because the elves of Glaeus are infused with the natural energy of the world directly. So they have like plants growing out of them and stuff like that. For an additional reference, if you've ever played Guild Wars, they're the Silvari. That's
Got
a good
it.
example of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Easy tier
And
1
these
toasted
elves
cheese
are
it in the
separated
resub
into
Lewis.
3 subcategories: Whitewood, Greenwood,
Garbalorg.
and
It's
Reedwood.
kind of a cute name.
Now that represents basically
Thanks, Manatee.
the north, the like middle belt, and then the southernmost
I
elves.
do
They
not,
have
Tori.
different abilities based off of that.
Not yet.
Next
Resub
is
MJ.
the Yozai. Now, the Yozai is a unique race to Glaeus that whenever a yokai and a mortal couple and they produce a child,
There's a
it is
prime
always a Yozai. And a
Terradus and the
Yozai
gifts
is
of
a
Jer.
regular
Resub
human,
turquoise.
but they're born without any
Lewis.
arms. Instead, their arms are manifested spiritual arms that manifest from their yokai parent. So they're spiritual manifestations of that, and they carry with them the strengths and the elements of what their yokai parent is. And now you'll notice under
No,
Yozai there are
it's a
several
different sheet he
subcategories.
sent for
This
the
represents
quick
type
character
of
creation.
yokai that
It's a different
your parent
sheet.
was, and it gives you a list of several
Oh,
abilities.
I guess
and
actually it might just be a
statistical
link to this
bonuses
one,
based
to
off
be fair.
But to be clear, those are just for categorical reference. There are literally thousands of yokai that exist in mythological folklore, and that's just not even counting something you make yourself. You
It
could
is
have
the
anything
XL
from
one?
like
Okay.
the flaming wheel face arms to umbrella hands to there was
Thanks for 5 resubs,
for great risk. I will mention this.
Thank you, Jer.
There was one group that even decided that wouldn't it be funny if there was a foot yokai and it was literally a guy with legs for arms named Kick Puncher. So we had to deal with that for a while. But
Kick puncher, the guy
So-
with a leg for an arm and an arm for the leg.
yeah, so basically there's your options there.
Okay.
Next is the Terran, which are bat people. They
Okay.
have wings where their forearms are. And they have several statistical bonuses. They're very scholarly class.
Yeah, I was gonna do
Excuse me, race.
Goliath
Next is the
Trash
Gekoi,
Bender.
which are gecko lizard people that live in the
Mhm.
trees. They're mercantile and have lots more information on them. And then we have the Hoask, which are
How does the Darman
they're
class sound?
kind of like yak people.
Just
Not
teach
quite
lessons.
Minotaurs, they're not quite that bestial. But basically imagine Tauren, but scale it back about 2 settings on the furry scale, and that's what you got a Hoask for.
Copy.
These are tier 1 random
that
K.
is the setup there. If you would like more information, I have concept art of all of that.
Holy shit.
I mean, I do kind of want to see it, but that's for my own personal interest. Boy, okay, and so those are all of the races that are prevalent to our area that we're going to be in specifically.
That is correct, sir.
There's a
Okay.
lot of moving
So is
pieces.
that
I really
the
want to
list
see the
that
more
you would like us to
concept
pick
art,
from, or
though,
is
to be
that
honest.
just
Oh no,
for
you
our area?
can pick from anywhere. It's
Okay.
just that for Glaeus, these are native
Thanks
to
for
this
some
continent,
Dr. Piss and the gift sub
and
door.
I have concept art for them. I have some art for the other place, but I was doing all of that before I
You
came
can always just
into
start
the-
with UC.
to the
Yeah.
community size that I have with all the artists that support me. So this time around, I was able to actually provide.
Honestly,
more.
just because they sound really interesting, because they sound like they're custom made, I would love to see what the bat people and the yak people look like.
Very well. One moment, please.
Yeah,
That
the
would be
yak person in particular as well over here.
And I know somebody mentioned flying, so the bat person just to see
Chaotic
that is
evil?
something
No,
that
no,
they
no.
do make
Ah,
I
interesting.
think I'm gonna go
Now
with
that
just
you
a standard
mentioned flying,
trash
I
man.
think I should mention that there is one unique fantasy element that Glaeus has.
Okay.
People do not travel around by horses or other animals, although they do use them occasionally. The main method of travel in Glaeus is by kite. And the reason is that the winds of Glaeus are so powerful and consistent, predictable, and reliable that the people have developed a culture that they built kites that they can attach a person to and literally fly to their destination.
Ass.
So instead of walking around with a horse, you would
This
walk around
art
with a
is
collapsible
really
kite
fucking
that
good,
you could then
man.
use to travel.
He said his
And that's
community
how
made this
travel
art for
mainly
him?
happens.
So kind of like a glider.
Holy
Kind of, yeah.
shit.
Okay.
And the idea behind it is that the winds are powerful enough that a glider becomes true
Oh
flight.
my god.
And that's basically how that works. The kites can get pretty elaborate. You can have massive kites that could carry multiple people. There's even buildings
Reese and
that
Billy.
are giant kites, like a floating inn or tavern is something that you can discover in Glaeus just floating through the air.
And I'm assuming that's why they have airships, just because that was something that naturally came about as a
No.
result of-
Glaeus doesn't have airships.
Oh, they
just
don't
have
have
kites.
airships.
The
Oh, they don't
airships,
have
which
kites.
are powered by alchemical engines, are in Calcatesh.
Got it.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's how that works. Now, all that put together, the Terran normally would only be able to glide with the way their
I want to
wings work.
worship this
But in
fucking thing,
Glaeus,
this
they
hentai
can fly.
monster.
So
Holy
That's
shit.
really cool.
Yeah, if they're in any other continent, though, they can't fly because the winds aren't strong enough. Let me go find that concept art for you.
Yeah, I think it was Ludwig. That'd be cool if he was like a monk bat. That'd be amazing.
One moment, compiling. All right, I'll start with the Terran. I'll just start putting them up here. If you look on stream.
Okay.
As I-
Ooh.
Thanks, Resub Zoinked.
Let me find them.
Okay.
Conspiracy god. That kind of works.
Lot of. Hold on, I gotta scroll up through the clans. All the clans in Glaeus also have concept art. So when we get to that, you can also use
Hey,
that.
thank you, Mr. Keen.
Heck yeah.
He's literally the scariest god.
Scroll up.
Fits my character
That's
then.
really cool. So the wings aren't nearly as big as I thought they'd be. That's
No, they're-
interesting.
they're
do they
forearm wings.
fold? Do they fold out more, like when you put your arms straight out?
When they're flying, yeah.
Okay.
Like Red Bull wingsuits.
And oh.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty accurate. They're like wingsuits. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really cool.
Yep. There's that one. Here's one
Those
for you.
scare me.
Oh, what?
That-
Man,
looking at
man,
different
imagine
art.
being nervous
Thanks
for your
to
first
Resub
test
Jeremy.
on that.
right?
I'm gonna make my
another
family
there.
so embarrassed. Oh, gee, ah!
Just
Into a
kick them
tree.
off.
I really
Well,
like that one.
Icarus, you done messed up.
Icarus done, fucked up.
Let's see. That should work.
You playing a warlock? Kinda.
Actually, I have a lot more Terran from Nat, but I can't find it.
Is there a trash god?
on here? Next are the Yozai.
I'm
So
sure we'll
here's
we'll
an
learn.
example of some Yozai. Their arms are the elements of their yokai parents.
Oh, that's cool.
This one makes me laugh. I like this one.
So now, when those arms manifest, can they be seen by anybody, or are they
So what is the
only
next
seen by
step? Do I have to
They're
like
your
go
arms.
somewhere to put all this
And
shit in?
they
You
are
think?
active as long as you are conscious.
Or is it more of like going
Ooh.
through,
Interesting.
like
So like if you're
talking?
sleeping, it goes away.
Yeah, if you're sleeping, your arms dissipate.
That's crazy.
Is there like an animation when they come out?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
It can
got
be
concept
for
art?
you.
There's another Terran for you.
Wait, where are you? Oh, you're just sending directly?
I agree with their.
Oh no,
No,
it's
I'm
on the
just-
it's on the
yeah.
stream.
I just put it on-
I agree with
Oh.
their culture and customs.
No, no, no,
Alright,
no. I'm not gonna do that. Rip.
and
That might be a
now-
little much.
now let me
Thanks
get
to
to
some
the-
miraculous.
Okay, so here's a little bit.
Yeah,
of
I think
what
I'm pretty
Hoask
set.
look Like.
Then I can worship the
To be clear, the main difference between the Hoask
Olican
is
High.
their gender
Oh, licking high.
dimorphism is pretty. Is
This
pretty
is 5 good
distinct.
subs, Gray.
Males are shorter than the females, and they have
Ah.
horizontal horns. The females are taller than the males, but they're not quite as wide, and they have vertical horns. So that's
Got
what the Hoask kind of look like.
Okay.
Here's another Hoask.
I'm doing Goliath,
Let's see what else. There's this. Here.
Siege, or Wild Mage. I need
Hoask-
one more
Hoask
question
female
before I
going to a festival.
decide for sure.
Honestly, they kind of remind me of Iron Bull from the Dragon Age series.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here's an example of them adorning their horns and all that good stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So lots of stuff there.
Goliath usually have their own
Alright,
gods.
I
so
was
that
gonna
doesn't work.
ask, which races are normally monks in Glaeus?
Thanks to tier 1, Donnie.
What's that?
Hey,
what's
appreciate
like
it,
a
well, man.
race in Glaeus
Yeah, it's the
that's,
first
like,
time I've
typically
done
monks?
actual D&D.
Monks
so
can come
very
from
different.
anywhere. So
Okay.
there's no
There's not, like-
specific race, no.
Thanks,
There's not
Boston.
a typical one.
I mean, if I had to be, Hoask monks are somewhat common. because they believe in the simple,
Damn,
in
Frosty, thank you for the
life.
fucking
Monks are
huge
very,
20 gift subs, bro.
like centrally focused on that.
Thanks
Like
for
they
the
don't have
big
materialistic
generosity, man.
needs for the most part.
I think my goal was to be from, oh god,
Calcatesh?
Calcatesh,
Mhm.
but an orphaned Calcateshian brought to Glaeus, raised by a typical monk race, but me personally a halfling.
That's sick. I'm down with that.
Ah.
Nice.
Halfling monk is awesome.
Just some struggle.
Yeah.
Thanks to Resub Renegade.
Now, I have it's happened. I have 3 options I can go.
Okay, let's hear him, Kurt.
A revenant. I don't know if that would how that would even work, but that's kind of fun. The idea of a revenant cleric.
Well, the Revenant race is a very difficult one to play.
Yes,
Because
that's
the
what I
idea
figured.
the idea
Thanks to
behind it
Resub
is
Poon
that
Slayer.
you are there for a specific purpose, and the longer you go without doing it, the less your life can hold on to your body. And when it's
This
done,
is an
you
actual
die.
D&D campaign. What do you mean,
Because
Stanix?
of the pantheon I've chosen.
Oh, you
that,
mean like
it's in an awkward
the
position
boxed
because it was
campaigns? No, no,
the
no.
scale of fate.
This is much bigger than that.
The Matron of Fate.
Yes, so
Mhm.
must always be balance. So the
Thanks to
idea
Resub
that
Jazzy.
there's
I'm
a
gonna try and
revenant
grab
who's
my
gonna go until
nips.
the balance is everything, but that's such a vague term; it just goes on forever. So
Well, that's also not acceptable for a Revenant. It has to have a specific
there
thing,
you go.
Thanks
Okay,
to
cool.
Resub
yeah.
Victor
Cool, cool,
and
cool.
Madness.
because they're rather powerful, but they also have
And-
borrowed time. That's why.
Balance.
So I think I'm pretty set. I think I know what I want.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna
Here's
go
another
with
question that
the-
just popped in my head. Are there any races where if we picked, I know we're on a ship sailing
Thanks to
towards.
Resub BS Man.
Was it? Let me look at the map. Where's the
Glace.
city?
Alexandria.
Alexandria. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I wasn't confusing. So,
Mhm.
are there any? Let's say that we eventually make it to land, or if we eventually interact around that area. Are there any races that would have prejudice against
Thanks
them
to
that
Tier 1
might
Frosty.
hinder
With 20
us?
gift subs and a Tier 1, man. Thank you, bro.
Oh, you're
That we would
halfling?
know about. If we wouldn't know, then we don't know. But
Well, generally
This is just
speaking,
session 0.
Alexandria is a
I
foreign
don't
port
I,
anyway.
I don't know if that
Okay.
means we
So
start today or
they
we just
wouldn't
set up
have
today. That I
prejudice
don't know.
against you. It'd be a low chance because that is where all the foreigners live anyway. So everybody there, well, a lot of people there are going to be from Calcatesh, or they're going to be influenced by it. Now,
Just set up? Okay, then
the
it's just set
further
up today.
east you get, you might run into more and more xenophobia. But this is more common if you are one of the
Thanks to Prime
monstrous
Dasherly.
races or
Resub
one of the
Rabid
races that just
Chicken.
don't exist in Glaeus. Like for example, being a halfling, they don't exist in
The
Glaeus. So
Resub Dime
you
Post.
might risk that, but not more likely than not in Alexandria.
got it. Okay, that's just an interesting plot point that would
Mhm.
might come up. So I was curious. Okay, cool.
What can you tell me about
Thanks to Resub
furbolgs?
Ramen.
So furbolgs,
That's so great.
furbolgs are essentially the gentle giants of nature. They used to be, they essentially used to be true Jotun, but they eventually kind of devolved through peace. Some other things that I can't speak about right now because
Is this
it's-
online
it's still
university?
hidden or it hasn't been unlocked yet, and it might become relevant in Glaeus.
Nah, it's just
but
a lot.
essentially,
It's a
that
very
is what
big
they are.
world
They're-
with a
they're
lot of
the,
moving parts.
they're the offspring of Jotun infused with nature magic.
No idea, Nath.
Okay. Physically, what do they kind of look like? I guess.
Physically, they look trying to
Because
find
the only place in my head is going to WoW, and I'm like, okay, that shouldn't be your barometer and everything.
Thanks to Resub Shep.
well, a furbolg. Imagined a very hairy person, like kind of like Bigfoot, like kind of like a big.
Okay.
Probably not
like-
endurance.
The
yeah.
first Wolfman. Wait, Harry from the Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, actually, that's a good reference point.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
That's more like or
I-
hybrid or
Yes. Okay,
know.
I've decided. Okay, I'm gonna message you. I've decided what I want to do. Okay. Or I can tell you now. Actually,
I was gonna say, yeah, just say it.
I don't know if some people got weird rules. I'd like to be a furbolg cleric. I'm gonna switch the domain though. So, yeah, decide here. It's fun.
D&D textbooks? Really? Is that it? That's probably
I think
exists.
I'm gonna go with the gecko. The gecko person race.
the Gekoi. That's sick. Okay.
Gonna be kind of like Gecko Joker.
Okay,
Ooh.
Kind of
You're
like
gonna-
Gex meets the Joker.
that's awesome. And you're gonna be a Jester Bard.
Yep.
Okay, now we got some direction.
Yeah, I think I've also made up my decision here. I'm thinking I will be a Goliath. One more clarification: Wild Mage versus Siege Mage. What's the big difference between the two?
The big difference is that the wild. Okay, both. First of all, they both are arcane casters, so you're covered there. The difference between them is that the wild mage can have crazy things happen, but you don't have control over them. The siege mage has a more consistent thing that you'll be doing, but it will be effective, which is shooting people with projectiles.
Okay, and so basically the lore of the character that I'm cooking up in my head, this massive giant man, just like me. He was born in the trash. It's all he's ever known. His family died from sepsis infections in the trash, but he's learned to harness that power. So he's
And-
become very resourceful, and he's able to transform even the most innocent-looking trash, use condoms, you name it. He can turn it into an improvised weapon to use at his disposal.
All right.
So which
Yeah.
would fit that theme better between
Probably
Wild
siege mage.
Siege Mage? Okay.
Well, I mean, oh man, I think they both work. Honestly, I think it's up to you. I can make both. I could work with both. The siege mage could be, all right. You see a pile of refuse like discarded weapons or
Mhm.
shattered glass, right? You could lift that up and then use it as a projectile. Or that's if you're a siege mage. If you're a wild mage, you might be casting another spell, and then all of that glass suddenly forms into a golem and starts fighting alongside you.
Oh, that's
But you have no control over that. That's a
It's
random.
true. I will say, as somebody who is playing a different D&D game with a wild mage in our party, it's actually really fun because sometimes it'll be a really good benefit, sometimes it's really bad, but you never know because the DM rolls it.
Mm.
It's a lot of fun if you want some random, wacky, crazy stuff, but also golem. So yeah, it just depends on if you want total control or no.
Yeah,
control.
I think that fits the theme. Like, you never know what you're gonna find in the trash. It's like they
True.
say.
Fair enough.
So I think that fits better. So
One
Wild
man's
Mage
trash.
is
you know?
another man's golem. Yeah.
That's right. Wow.
Trash golem.
Sorcerer.
Thanks to
wild
Tier 1,
mage.
Lil Bins, and the Tier 1 Cole.
I-
We some
I-
Bouch
so
and
I
Cameron
have-
and Jax.
I selected my deity.
Yeah, which one is that?
That actually works much
One
better than
Nox.
Siege Mage. Sorry to go
Sick.
against the poll.
That is a very nice deity.
And more or less, he looks like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, but with black hair instead of the white
Thanks to
hair.
Bitch Milk Mare.
Darker.
Okay. So Furbolg,
Mm-hmm.
cleric of Wandox. Have you chosen?
I think he said
domain?
Artificer isn't in it right now. Lich.
Look
Thanks for
under
5
Wandox,
gift subs
you'll
again,
have
Cross
free
Edge.
domain
Good to see you,
choice.
man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
Okay. Let me choose between the three here, and I will get back to you.
Thanks to Resub Prime.
Eddie, how are you feeling? Where are you going?
I was waiting for everybody to pick their stuff. I gotta be the tank again. I'm just like, because we.
Well, to be clear, Donkey is also tanky.
Thanks to Resub Bibbles.
Oh right, because he's Jester, which is a
Jester
bot.
is a special bard
Thanks to
that
Prime
essentially
Paddington.
what Donkey will be doing is that he'll be up in the front, insulting enemies to death, but giving them
Thanks to
huge
the resub,
disadvantages
Mine.
to attack him, and he can also take damage on behalf
Appreciate it,
of
man.
other
I'm
people.
sorry to
So
hear
he's
about
a-
what happened.
He is a tank character.
Okay,
Wishing you and your
good to
family the
know.
best.
I was like, well, I'm the tank again.
He's a taunt tank, basically.
Got it. 'cause I
However,
was looking-
However, even with proper build, his HP and AC will be lower than
That
another
was super
tank,
wholesome. Thank you,
which is
Sean.
why he's more of an off one.
and that's what I was thinking. We kind of need because I just for party balance, it helps.
Thank
so
you, Cole.
I was thinking paladin or fighter, because I thought maybe an Oath of the Ancients or an Oath of Vengeance paladin would be a lot of fun to play.
Paladin.
Yeah,
Also because it's all
paladin.
it seems like this is a very magical world, so it'd be nice to just have to be able to
Thanks
dabble
to
in
Resub
magic.
Ace.
I feel you. I gotta go to the bathroom real
Thank you,
quick.
man.
I'll be right
No,
back.
do it.
Oh, that actually sounds great. I'm gonna do the same. I'll be right back.
Oh no, I realized doing this will pigeonhole me
Alright.
into playing this.
Give me 1 sec, team. I'm actually gonna take a piss now
Ah,
too.
Damn it!
Pigeonhole
I
you
had to
into
back up.
what?
No, it's the three options I have. The only one that I would know how to do it is travel, and the powers I'm looking at, I'm like, no. I mean, maybe it's really utility.
Got it. So,
It's-
well, I mean, you could pick a different deity because that would switch your domain, right?
Yeah, it would. Man, man. I haven't had to make a character like this in fucking forever.
Hey man, Cassius, you gotta know what you want to do. So honestly, look at the other domains that are in the different deities and find a domain that you like, and then figure out why you
Yeah,
worship
no,
the
I just
person.
my ADHD is going burr right now, man.
No, I feel you.
I
Apparently the
also
chat.
want to go to the bathroom. God fuck.
Go ahead. I'll talk to the chat and whoever else is left.
Hey, I'm here. I have a
Hi,
question.
Ludwig.
Um,
By the way, nice to meet you. If you are 40, screw you because you look gorgeous. I don't know how you do it.
I'm 25. I'm a youthful 25.
Okay,
still.
good, because you look like you're 25, and if you were somehow in your 40s, I was gonna be angry.
No, I'll be surely wrinkled in I'm hoping for Clooney. I think that's everyone's hope.
Honestly, Clooney would be a nice, or a Hugh Jackman, because I don't know what he's doing, but it works.
He's like, who's really old but looks good is Paul Rudd.
Also, Patrick Stewart.
51. Wow.
I feel like
Patrick
Patrick Stewart has
Stewart
looked the
looks
same
good.
since TNG.
You're right, but he definitely doesn't look young.
He
but
doesn't look
looks
young,
like
but he's looked old consistently.
He doesn't
like
look
the same
80.
old. Yes,
That's for sure.
he's like
I've
been
actually
60 since
decided
his
that-
40s.
I think that 70 is no longer old. I used to think it was old.
No, it's
But-
really not.
It's not that old. There's some 80-year-olds out there that are just thriving.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah. Also, somebody in the chat mentioned that Kurt would be able to tank as a cleric. That is 100% true.
So you're also considering team
Hey,
comp.
thank you again, Crossedge,
Yeah,
for the 5 gift
so
subs.
I,
And thank you for the
I've
tier
played in a
1.
lot of D&D games,
I'll
and
go.
I've been in games where
man.
the DM couldn't handle a very. So, for example, if it's a bunch of casters, and
Yeah.
the DM throws a bunch of frontline fighters at you, you're gonna get murked. Like it's just a TPK just instantly. So I'm
Okay.
always like, so what does everybody else want to play, and then let me build around that.
Sure. What happens?
That's
if a
not how
D&D
he say
mission
it.
fails?
That's not how he said it's played.
I mean, so I don't want to. This is a arcadum question, but the DMs.
The
that I play
example he
with when I
gave is
DM,
that,
I
you know,
try
maybe
to
the trash in the
throw
environment becomes
enemies
a
at the
golem.
party that fit what they're doing.
So that's not
If everybody
how he
dies, you
portrayed it.
typically just roll new characters or you move to something else. But the
Oh,
goal
wow.
of a DM should never be to go out and kill everybody.
All right, have fun at work, TK.
But
Oh,
sometimes
TK
it
is
happens.
total
It's just
party
that's the roll of the
kill.
dice.
Jeez. Well, I guess yeah, that is literally the role.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Hi. So we had a really good question that you would be better equipped than me to
What's
answer.
that?
So I mentioned
some weed
that I
rhino.
was building my character around the party, and Ludwig asked, "Well, what happens if everybody wipes? I mean, is that what happens?" So I figure I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you as a DM. where-
Oh yeah. So the idea behind it is that if your character dies, resurrection is not impossible in this world, but it is also it's not something that's common.
Can,
if you're very low level, it's unlikely you'll come back. So you can make a new
Thanks to
character.
resub
if the whole party
Haquad
wipes.
and Tiny.
Then we make new characters
Weed.
and we try again if you wish, all that good stuff. To be clear, I designed the game based around what it is that you're capable of.
Whoa, thank you.
And
5
encounter
tier 3
design
gift
is
subs
my
optimum.
specialty,
Holy shit, bro.
I'd say as a dungeon master,
Thank you,
especially
man.
with boss fights.
Really appreciate it. God damn.
I'm good at
Thanks
pushing
for resub
characters
Natty.
to their limits and knowing what they're capable of. I know
Okay.
that many of you are newer players,
Thanks for resub 12
so I will
inches soft.
seek to teach you properly to make sure that you have good habits and you understand how your character works. And then by the end of the campaign, you'll be experienced enough to handle what I
Actually,
throw at you.
That's a good question. Can we round table skill levels?
Sure.
Sure.
What? Because are you talking like your last
for the
name
gift
is
sub, Algo.
Dungeon and Dragon?
Me? What?
I feel like you're well in. Not
No,
well endowed. Well endeavored.
Ed is the guy with all the knowledge.
Yeah,
I
that-
fucking
yeah.
have no idea what's going
I've
on.
been playing for over a decade.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds pro. Taka, you've been playing
Couple years.
a couple of years. Okay,
Mhm.
Donkey.
I thought this was Monopoly.
Oh no,
Yeah,
dude, it's
fair
all
enough.
good. We all started somewhere.
Charlie.
I've played a few drunk D&D games in college, but it usually would just end in people making out with each other, and that was about the end of that.
Okay, I did improv sophomore year of high school.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which is closest too.
I'm glad a lot of you haven't played because like this is just gonna be really fun. Like I had like
Thanks
this is
for,
gonna be
geez,
fun.
thanks for the
You
big
guys are
tier
gonna
3
enjoy it.
Guardian.
I will tell
Thank
you
man.
that I have done more teaching this game than, especially in the last 3 years, due to the streaming nature of it now.
Welcome aboard.
You're going to be fine.
All right.
I'll
Yeah.
teach you how to play. It'll be great. Don't worry
Well, I
about it, champion.
I feel good. I feel good then.
And
Yeah.
thanks for the gift sub Die Hard Saint.
But if the worst should happen and your character dies, you can just make a new one. That's what we do in case
Sure.
that should happen.
So,
Twin brother in the works.
or if there's a good pile of trash nearby, perhaps maybe I bring you back.
Resurrection.
Yeah, boy.
So just one more time, my chat's kind of in like a civil war amongst themselves between siege magic and wild magic. Given like the brief lore I gave you about just trying to use trash to be like as an offensive attack measure, which do you personally think fits that theme better between siege and wild?
If you want to keep, okay, let me ask you this: which is more enticing to you, the ingenuity of trash or the unexpected nature of trash?
God, that's so profound, man. Like this.
yeah, that was about to say.
Yeah,
deep.
that is
Have
deep.
you ever asked yourself that question before?
I know, like it's just not something you think about. Like typically, you're just overjoyed to even see trash. I never even really think to go deeper than just that. So, I guess for the character, since he is like a big guy, like he's a Goliath. He's not to be spit upon. I guess it would be more about like the practicality of it as opposed to the unpredictableness of it. So I guess being able to take and make it useful right away might fit better. I don't know. I'm conflicted, man. I can't decide.
If you would like
see some Darge and
game
board
term
and hat.
definitions, essentially what you're looking for is you're trading double-edged burst impact for reliability. The reliability means that you will consistently do this, but you won't do more than it. But you also won't do less. The double-edged burst means that you can make something amazing happen, ridiculous. There's a glass golem and now it's shooting lightning. That's so sick. Or you turned Donkey into a wildebeest.
Oh, okay. That sounds more fun. Yeah, your excitement for that second one was also significantly higher. I'll stick with wild magic.
Wild magic is so much fun.
Or
Yeah. Yeah, you can either be like this pussy who like throws glass shards from his pocket, or you can turn a fucking Jesus Christ into a pile of garbage.
True.
I would go
I,
with
th-
ladder.
I think that from what
Thanks
little
for the
I do
prime,
know
Becca.
of you, Moist, you're probably going to enjoy the Wild Mage.
Alright, that sounds good. Then we'll stick with that.
Yeah. I think you'll... Oh, man. I had one other Wild Mage. I'll give you a story example. Played by Scott Jund. His character's name was Rivida, and they were fighting in a sewer beneath a major city. What did he throw? A pebble? I think he cast like a minor spell that like threw a pebble or something like that. And wild magic triggered, and a tsunami of sewer water took out the entirety of the canal district and like collapsed that part of the city. And they all almost drowned. But they
Oh,
defeated the enemy.
that sounds wonderful.
Mission failed successfully. Oh man. But yeah, that's
I
the
can
kind of
check
stuff
that
I
out,
can have.
Wonky. What's that? Is that part of like the XL?
And
or
on
no?
the flip side, I think it's important to note that the reliability of Siege Wizard was something that Shroud really enjoyed when he played. So
Yeah, well, I like to think I'm better than Shroud at most things when it comes to like gaming and stuff. So we'll stick with wild magic.
you got it, bud. All right, Goliath Sorcerer, Wild Magic, Trash Mage, excellent. Uh-oh, we lost one.
That's all right. Taco will be back. It probably was his net.
Okay.
There he is.
Hey, I have no idea what happened there, but I had to jump out and jump back in.
Okay, so I guess... Oh, that's right. Donkey, I was going to give you some concept art for...
Thanks to the prime,
the
Zeev
Gekoi.
and Detrim.
Yeah,
Ask
I don't
about the
wanna see
god.
this
I'm gonna save that for
Let
the
me
next
scroll up
part
into it here.
because I think that's something we do after.
okay.
So I don't want to just bog it down. Oh, I just ripped a
Oh,
lot of good ass.
First up, we have some landscape art. This is the flowing lands. This is the area that you'll be playing in. It looks somewhat like that. Somebody painted that.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Is it a port? So that's the port city. Is that why it's in the water?
I think no. This is just a village that can exist.
Oh,
in the
got
flowing
you.
lands. This is
I'm-
just like a snapshot of a general existence.
That's really cool.
Okay, there we go.
Doesn't
Now-
look like there's a lot of garbage
now
in
I
there
can
though. I
see
might be useless.
I heard.
I'll have to
I
make
heard
my own
two
garbage.
audios, and I couldn't
Spit
track
gum
down
on the floor or
one.
something.
Let's see, Gekoi. All right. So the thing about Gekoi, Donkey, is that there's a
I'm
couple.
not gonna
of
say that anime
physical
connoisseur. I don't know
features to be
Eli.
aware of.
Maybe he's not
First
dumb.
of all, Gekoi have very long
me some
tails,
saint.
very long and thick tails, because that's about the length
Oh,
of their
wow.
body. Their tails are also prehensile,
That's
so
pretty
they can
wild,
like
Saint.
hold objects or climb with them or hang down from a tree on them, all that good stuff.
Alright.
The dimorphism between the two sexes is that males have spines and females have feathers, and generally they wear like
I wanted to tell like 8 jokes right there at once. It was like, it's like, "Ah!"
this is an example of what a geckoi backpack might look like. They wear a lot of simple, like rope-based clothing because they don't have the same genitalia as humans do. So there's really no
Ooh,
reason.
does that
for
come into
clothing.
play in
They
the
live in a temperate
campaigns?
environment, so it's not for temperature either. So mostly they wear either clothing to make other races feel better, or it's specifically for a marking of their job in the tribe. So
Okay. Has
things
there
like
ever
that.
been a geckoi that like wears a tuxedo?
there could be, yeah.
I just checked
Just
on
for
their
his
watch.
own pleasure.
Yeah, you could totally do that. That's nothing wrong with that because see, they are a
Makes use
very
of unofficial
socially
AI.
amenable race. They're the merchant race, so they actually spend a lot
Okay.
of time like
Carry a
feeding people
giant
and,
bag of trash with you, yeah, like
absorbing other
Gara.
cultures.
I just make my own
presume
trash.
You want white, red, and green scale coloring.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're on the same wavelength, I think. Okay. Sounds good, man. But that's what they
Okay.
look like.
Alright,
Alright.
business.
All right, so now
He's a prime dino
let's
kid.
see, we've got Goliath, Sorcerer, Wild Mage, Trash Mage, Geckoi Bard. Eddie, you said you were going with Paladin.
Yeah, I'm probably going Paladin.
Which oath?
I'm torn between Vengeance and Ancients. It's a meta question, but Ancients if I want to be anti-mage, or Vengeance if I just want to mess people up.
I feel you on that.
Do we have? He's a Wild Mage Sorcerer. That's my biggest thing. So most DMs don't throw other casters at me, so I'm like, oh, I'll be a Vengeance one, but then I know you're gonna throw a fucking caster at us, so my brain is like, oh. I've never done one before. Let's do Oath of the Ancients.
All right. I should mention
Yeah.
there are some classes available to Glass, and I should mention that they exist. There are a couple of neat subtypes.
I'll just type
like
it in,
the
Wonky.
Onimetsu Ranger and
You don't
stuff,
have to
which
link
is
it. Thank you,
the
man.
Demon Slayer Ranger that uses the paper tags to banish them, stuff like that.
Oh.
But the most, I think the most over the top change that I did is I completely changed how fighters work in Glass. In Glass,
Okay, I'm listening because I do love my fighters. Okay, I'm listening.
all fighters in Glass are samurai. All of them.
Come on, why would you? I was
And-
so set on. Okay.
And to be clear, all fighters are samurai, and they have 4 specific orders that they belong to. They also follow the path of Bushido
Oh, I didn't even see that swan.
as well, which is a preset.
But that also
of
still works
written out
for
stuff.
wild,
They
right?
have a focus pool, which allow them to do things like use Aiajutsu, the reliable strike, and grit and glory, like to resist wounds and stuff like that. And each of the 4 different orders have different effects that they can also provide. The first one, which is the Samurai of the North, they enlist yokai to infuse them with magic, so they're the Eldritch Knight Samurai. The Samurai of the Far East are the samurai that are focused more on like poise and politeness and like very decorative, but they have the ability to parry anything. They have an Omega parry, which they can even parry magic, which is really cool.
Holy crap. Okay.
The southern samurai
Yeah, I think it'd be
is
fun
the
vector.
tatami plate wearing like warfare samurai that uses tactics as well as the blade. He can use his focus to allow an ally to attack with him, so he can give allies extra attacks, which is really nice.
Okay.
And then finally,
No, it's
the,
setting up, and
Samurai
I
of
think
the
it's
West is your typical Ronin
big campaign
samurai.
saint. The last one I saw from
samurai
them
that
was
wears the
like
big straw
10,
hat
10 or
type
12
of
or
thing,
something
and
like
their
that.
specialization is in Aiajutsu. And Aiajutsu is you can spend a focus when initiative is rolled to immediately move forward and attack an enemy, and it's an automatic critical hit. But every samurai can do that. However, the Order of the West samurai, if they defeat their opponent with that hit, they can then do it again, and they can repeat that up.
So it's
2 or
like
3
the
times.
old 3-5 power attack where if you got through, or cleave, where if you got through somebody you kept going.
Yeah, but it's it's also so that you can do the one kill, one stroke to multiple enemies in the very classical cinematic way.
That's so cool.
It was Chris
Also,
on
their
Mr.
hats count
Beast's
as a
account.
shield.
Yeah, it was still super
like
sweet.
a normal +2 shield.
Plus
just their
one
hat.
plus one shield. But yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
their hat is a shield, so pretty good.
That is cool. All right. You know,
I think there's some character limit.
and that's very thematic to where we're going, right?
Yep. But in fact, you have to be from Glaeus to pick that version of fighter.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That,
Let me get you the info.
I told you I was a narrative sucker. I can't not do that, and the chat is going crazy to do it. So okay, I'm in.
All
I
right.
liked all these.
Thanks
other
for your sub, Brown
samurais.
Cat.
All these other guys.
Let me go ahead and get you that info.
Okay.
Here you are.
Check out Aurora to build your
It'll be
character.
posted as a large.
I'll only
Discord
use
message.
whatever
All you have to
they
do is expand
send
it
me.
and scroll down.
Got it.
When you're free, I'd like to ask you a question.
All right, what you got?
Out of all of the deities, all the religions, what is one of the ones that is the most obscure? So when people speak about it, it's just very odd when they talk about it, especially in this Western region.
Oh, you mean out of the Western religions? And
Yes, out of the Western religions. Like, what is normally not? What would normally not be there? Essentially, like, what is like? Whoa, what are you pitching here, dude? That's weird.
Narrow would be a very foreign concept because
God,
Narrow
there's
is the god
so
of
many here.
currency and wealth.
Oh, really? Oh,
because the idea is, for those of you that don't know, in Eastern
Is this
society,
really, like-
merchants are actually viewed
Like, holy shit.
very low on the social
The
status
art is
pole
so
because they
good.
don't produce anything. It's actually a very Western thing. That
Is this
they're-
like standard
they're held
D&D
to a
art?
higher
Like
standard.
these things exist
so
outside of his campaigns?
That means that the god of
Or
being
was
a
this made
merchant
for
would not be
his?
viewed very favorably in the East.
okay. 1 second. Let me.
Or you can do a line of cocaine and just join the cult of the Lock and High. You just do that.
Well, no. Hear me out.
That
Hear
is
me out. I like that
incredible.
as a default plan.
Thanks to Tier 1 Canadian Gamer and the resub Haichiku.
Go ahead.
Oh, I like that as a default plan B. Okay, I'm gonna rethink this because now I like the Nero. I like this.
Mhm.
Okay. Alrighty, this will be fun.
The art for these deities, this is art you've commissioned?
Okay, it's currently in progress of being converted. Not
Mhm.
all of them are, but I'm in the process of doing it. An example is Babylon's art. Is art that I've commissioned by John Silva, who is a Magic the Gathering card artist.
Yeah, the art is absolutely wild, man. Incredible work.
Thanks. He did a great job.
So just so I'm clear with fighters, so all of these are just flavoring the different the like Eldritch Knight
really
or
is
Champion
nuts.
or stuff like that. It's just a samurai twist on it, or are those still
Well, sort of. It is still through the samurai filter, and I did make custom mechanics. The most notable one is that
This is a
fighters
new
in
one,
Glaeus,
Mikhail, I
the
believe.
Samurai and Glaeus, they do not have action surge.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
They have
Okay.
focus instead, which allows
Right.
them to do special interactions. But yeah,
Got it. Okay. Yeah, this is I like this because this is basically just homebrew, which I really like. Because I will never get the chance to do this again, maybe. So why not? Oh, shoot.
I'm googling something real
Some of
quick.
these are really good.
Yo. Oh, sorry. Please
No,
talk.
no. You haven't talked about. Go for it, man.
No, I was gonna say, please shut up. Let me go. Okay.
Damn it! I can't. Now I can't reward you for that behavior, though.
I'm so happy.
I was just gonna ask.
Okay, there we go.
I was actually just gonna talk.
Exit
through,
Prime,
okay?
perhaps?
Mhm.
So if you do want to go talk, if you have something brief, I was just gonna roll through it a few things.
Yeah, no, it's a full thing, Wonky.
I've talked enough.
So
Exit
my
Tier 1
desire is to be a halfling
Kiash.
raised by the largest race in
And the
Calcatesh.
Tier 1 Bloviator.
Calcatesh. Yep.
Calcatesh, excuse me. Who would that be?
The largest race in Calcatesh would be a toss-up between Goliath and Minotaurs, I think.
Which one was Charlie? Is he
Goliath, yeah,
It's
Goliath.
Then perhaps I could be Goliath. It might make our bond stronger, Charlie.
Oh, true, yeah.
But can Goliaths be monks?
Yeah.
All right. Then raised by the largest Goliath monks in all of Calcatesh.
Awesome.
That is really cool.
And
Exit Prime,
as far as deity and faction, I'm under the idea
Oh,
that
factions, don't worry about those. You guys don't choose factions.
okay,
Yeah.
then that's easy then. So deities, I'm under the impression that a big factor in which deity you pick is the buff you get, the buff you receive.
Yes, which you get the lip service if you're not a cleric or paladin. If you're a cleric or paladin, you get the church boon bonus, which is the full attribute. If you follow a
Okay.
deity, you are expected to follow that deity's tenets, or else you'll lose that bonus. But yeah, that's how it
That
works.
makes sense. I think originally I was talking about being like a tinkerer mechanic type deal, but I realized that's not who I am. My favorite game, or one of them, is Mario Party. I just enjoy being kind of a luck box.
Ah.
And
Okay.
is there an RNG god?
Yes, there is a luck god, and his name is Sekelcuse, the god of thieves.
Where's that? Let's see.
Please
All right.
direct yourself to the Grey Pantheon and read about my
Yes.
boy.
I see you
Sekelcuse.
two worship RNGesus.
Yes, yes.
He's,
My real god in real life is like the Mario guy with the dice head on him, or the little toad dude. Remember that from like Mario
Bet.
Party
That yep.
or something?
The reason why I like Sekelcuse so much is he's actually the first god I made.
Oh,
Yeah, he was. So if you look at him, you'll notice that he has his holy symbol is the beggar's cup.
yeah.
That's because he used to be the god of beggars, and he became so traumatized by the constant suffering of his chosen people and the fact that Lady Luck, who was the goddess of luck at the time, would never ever smile upon them. He decided he'd do it himself. So he stole luck from Lady Luck, which destroyed her. Simultaneously
deep.
raised him to a major god, made him the god of thieves, luck, and beggars.
Wow.
Yeah.
God
It's
damn.
kind of goaded then. All right. Well, then I would like to follow Sekelcuse.
Thanks, Resub's clumsy.
Oh man, I get to role play Sekelcuse.
Nah, Limp Bizkit
Is
doesn't.
there
Their
any
music
other
doesn't
info
hold
I
up
would
super
need?
well.
To give?
No, you're good. Because
Alright.
I know what his lip service is, so you're good.
Beautiful. All right. Well, then I'm just along for the ride for you guys.
Are you gonna be a shadow monk still?
What? Okay. So you're talking about a subclass of monk.
Yeah. Granted, you don't have to choose that now because you don't make that decision until 3rd level, and you guys
Sure.
are starting at level 1, so you don't have to worry about that right now.
Oh, I was gonna ask that. Thank you for letting me know. So level 1, got you.
Yeah, because you guys, we have new
Who
players
should I
here.
worship?
Gotta
Who's-
show you the full.
Who has the
experience.
coolest art?
The World
Olin
Anvil
Kai's
website would have
cool.
all the subclasses of monks. Is that the one where I should go
Let's
for that?
see.
That has that, and I believe that's all because I don't think the other ones that I've made are available yet. So
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll look through it, but I think that might be where I'm leaning. But I'm gonna look through right now.
Nodders. All right, we got
Did
that.
that not
Halfling
load?
monk for bold cleric. Eddie's a samurai. Do you know a race?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Actually,
me?
I'd like
Oh,
to-
my internet's going slow as fuck right now.
I would like to switch the Furbolg real quick, actually. I've changed it because of the coin thing, because I like that. It switched it up. So I will be playing a goblin
Oh, it's not done yet?
cleric of coin
Ah.
of
Goblin
Nero.
cleric. Okay.
Ooh, that's
I know.
thematic.
I
Shiny.
know.
Thanks, the resub.
Oh, it is, especially because he's
Walla
new in
Walla?
town. And I got some fun ideas already.
It's gonna be Scarble's cousin, isn't it?
I've got what you need.
Scarbles. Sorry, if you
Load?
can't tell, Kurt and I are in a game already, so that's why.
Why is this?
We've been in a game for 2 years, Ed.
God, has it been
God
2
damn it.
years?
Yes.
Fuck.
We just hit episode 160.
Yeah, it's true.
Thanks to the tier 1 mason.
All right.
Yeah, the tier 1
then we
mason.
got that together. Have you chosen a race, Eddie?
I'm going over that list in my head of the ones that you mentioned that are, especially from Gilneas. I want to pick one of those races.
Second time that's happened.
Oh,
It's
is it?
Gaius,
Sweet.
not
Sure.
Gilneas.
Here I was trying to be unique. And now I've forgotten some of the. Real quick, just shotgun them at me. The races that are native to Gilneas.
Okay.
Oh, it's Gaius.
It's
Gilneas.
Lud's
Gilneas.
chat. Oh,
Oh,
for
God,
sure.
my
I mean, Lud has 70k viewers. It's
Sorry.
obviously Lud.
You're not the only one that said that.
Wait,
Oh,
Ed, did you say Warcraft? What's another character you
I
play in
fucking
Warcraft?
hate you. Yes, I'm the jailer in World of Warcraft. Shut the fuck up and answer. Don't do this to me, Taka. Sorry. So
Olin Kai
races
spits
from.
wild
The
magic.
races from
Yeah.
races.
Okay.
Wow. The races from Gaius are there's the humans with the 4 subtypes, elves with their 3 subtypes, the Yozai, which are the half yokai, ghosty arms, Terran, which are the bat people, the Gekkoi, which are the gecko people, and the Hoas, which are the yak people.
Okay.
And you can find their quick mechanical references under the.
You playing
Gaius
Bloodborne
Wiki
again
character
anytime soon?
sheets.
Yes.
which I was just looking at. So it's not the most popular choice, but people almost never play a human, and that's kind of where I'm leaning.
I did that for your campaign one, the multi.
You did, and I appreciated it.
Yeah,
Because with
because
so many
humans are
cool.
common.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh,
If
Lincoln.
the chat doesn't yell at me for playing.
Oh,
a human,
Lincoln
I
High
think.
seems pretty intense. Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna help my character or anything. I just like it because it's the big fucking tentacle guy.
Because I'm like yak or bat. Which one?
Oh no.
Actually, no, it
Did
was a good
World
shot,
Able
man.
go down?
What happened?
Probably
Yeah,
a
I was
bunch
just.
of people. Yeah, a bunch of people are probably looking at it right now, and
No, I feel you. Because
it's-
I was like, hang on.
that poor sir. Every time.
Is that you? Do you host that?
No. I know
okay.
the guy who does. Like he early on, whenever I was doing the stream stuff, I got with him
Thanks,
and he
Rage
helped me
Camel.
make a place to store all my information. But as time has went on, he's not used to that much traffic. Like probably like thousands of people clicking on it right now. So
Right.
Thanks,
So it was
Reset Rage.
bats, yaks,
Thanks, man.
elves, and humans were the.
and
missing ones.
Yozai, Ghost Hands.
Got ghost hands. Okay. Bat, yak, human, elf. Bat, yak, human, elf. Yeah, it's either human or bat for me. I'm
It's
torn.
linked to your power, which is wild magic.
All right.
Do you have? Okay, here's my
I didn't
question.
see
real quick, I
that.
gotta-
Well, I also
yeah,
don't
I
have
gotta
this
check
spreadsheet
something.
up.
Ludwig, you are a halfling monk that was raised by Goliaths, or you're a Goliath monk?
Halfling monk raised by Goliaths.
All right,
Yeah,
follower, Echo Q's.
nice.
Got it.
Man, he's gonna think he's so much bigger than he is. It's gonna be so great.
I always come up big.
I would like to point out for everybody in the chat that's saying bat, if I pick a bat and I'm a samurai, I swear there's going to be so many Dark Knight jokes.
Yeah, you're Batman. You're just Batman.
I'm basically
You're
just Batman.
You're Batman.
Oh boy.
Go cross class with Rogue. Go full into it.
Oh,
I'm a
Jesus.
well
Thanks to
batted
resub
man.
Ralphie.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the
All right,
spreadsheet?
people are really digging the idea. Do you have any Batman in your other campaigns?
I have one person playing a Terran, yes. She
Okay.
is playing an Onimetsu Ranger, and she is a Bloodborne Demon Hunter.
That is fucking
And is Olin High,
badass.
In fact,
oh, Lincoln High,
me
the
show you
only
real
one
quick,
that uses
I really like
chaos?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
all
The
right.
team. Are you telling me the team is to be Batman and a Joker? I'm just throwing it out here. This already looks.
Yeah,
pretty
I listen.
problematic.
There's a
This is
reason I'm
already-
considering it.
You know what? I didn't even realize that, but yeah, this is Batman and
I
the
am.
Joker.
I'm playing a goblin who likes gold. I'm playing the Penguin. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, we're the Batman pantheon of a group.
This is the line art of her character, to give you an idea.
Okay.
Trash man's just Doc Ock.
Yeah.
That gives me some serious like Helsing vibes, and I love it.
Yeah, because she uses the tags and all that. But that's what a Terran in like armor might look like. You know, their wings have special places they can come out.
Wait, that's
Their
Spider-Man.
ears, all that good stuff. So
That's why I said
That's-
wait. I was like, wait a minute. You're just remembering that great performance.
All right. Of what?
The live action actor in the second movie.
Oh.
He was great.
Trash
all right.
Bane.
I'm gonna
I guess.
Arcadum. I'm gonna trust your chat on this. I'm gonna go bat. I'm gonna go
Terran?
Terran.
you got
Yeah.
it. Terran Samurai.
Thanks, resub Mike.
Okay.
There's just too much. There's too much that works.
Mm-hmm.
The worst
So-
part is to-
With that, we have races and classes chosen. So now we get to choose origins. So for those of you that are from Calcatesh, you choose from the Calcateshian origins.
Where's
And for
that?
those of you that are from the
Oh, here we go.
from Glaeus, you choose from the Glaeus
Oh,
clans.
it's not working right now. Thanks, resub strong.
And I will walk you through those. For those of you from Calcatesh, when you choose an origin, like such as Ord, for example, you get all the benefits of Ord, and then you choose one sub-origin under that, and you get all those benefits.
Holy
These are meant to
Holy
make
shit.
your characters more well-rounded, and it's also dependent on where you're from.
Oh my
Whereabouts is
God.
that on the on your thing here?
Okay, if you scroll up to the links, Verum Quick Character Creation Charts, that one has the Calcateshian origins.
That's the one there. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
That's
and
pretty
the
cool,
Glaeus
Roscoe,
one
but
has
yeah,
the
no, I've
clans.
already decided.
So, for example, two of you are Glaean natives.
I'd like to find the
which is Indian
filthiest
Nunkies,
one,
so
which
you
is just
guys
like a
have to choose a
landfill.
clan.
Got it. I'm looking through them right now.
Is there any like landfills perhaps where I could originate from, like just a really filthy environment?
Hold on, let me think for a second. I know a place you can be from. There's two options here.
Okay.
You can be from the Badlands, which is a wasteland,
Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay.
which is pretty jiving with what you got. Like the land is poisoned from the from the carcasses of long since abandoned civilizations. Very trash, man. If you wanted to be a little edgier with your trash, you might consider Dalton, which the trash there are the corpses of people that have died, that have infected the land. So
Hmm.
you've got a little bit more of a darker spice for that trash, if you'd like.
Okay, let me look into both of these real quick.
Which place would be the closest to New Hampshire?
Well, that would probably be Ord, and probably
God damn it.
any of those sub-origins, basically.
Are there Goliaths in Ord?
There are.
Unlucky. What are we thinking? Badlands? I think Badlands sounded better. Like an
You
actual
asked me something, I'll
wasteland.
take it seriously, chat. Stop, calm down. I was like, he answered New Hampshire.
Yeah, I'm thinking Badlands as
Top
well.
of Old Hampshire, but that sure was old too.
Wow.
Does the religion here affect the the deity I follow?
Well, in
Like,
Ord,
is there-
well, Ord holds the concentration of all the goodly religions. but
Badlands
you can
equals
worship
Florida.
Syracuse
Yeah.
anywhere, so it's not
Okay.
even a big deal.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Badlands, more specifically like the Doomsayer area. I think that sounds pretty nice.
Excellent choice. Badlands, Doomsayer.
I just thought the name fit. I couldn't really look into Doomsayer, but it's in the Badlands and it sounds good thematically.
Is there an area that increases luck?
Yes. In Dalton, you can be a gambler born.
Ah, I would like that.
Go check that out.
You have to forgive me. I'm pretty lost here. I'm on the Veron Quick character creation charts with the Steel Saints and the Stetton
That's
Striders.
a faction.
That is
Not what you're looking for.
Oh, that's what I've been looking at this entire
Yeah,
freaking time.
Origin. Go down to the tabs at the bottom. Go to Origin.
Oh my god, I did not see those tabs. God, thank you.
You're good. It
Didn't
took me a
pick
minute.
Chaos
too. I had to be
God,
like,
so that's
"Oh,
all
why
looking high."
Excel?"
That'll be next, I think.
Again, I'm still blown away by you
Like-
having all this stuff. I mean, I
Yeah,
shouldn't be,
it's-
but wow.
I told you I'd be here.
It's comprehensive. It's more comprehensive than we were used to, so I think it is.
It sounds
I
like a
hope you
pretty
guys have
useful
fun.
effect. Redo.
I am.
Thanks to Resupplicant.
Words have escaped me for how giddy I am.
We're from Dabarak.
Which area is closest to the laughing
cow.
swamp?
Ah, the Laughing Swamp.
Thanks to
All right,
Tier
so you're
1
probably going to want to look
Eldicel.
at the northern kingdoms for your clan. Let's see here. Let me get that open in front of me. There we go.
This my guy's kind of funny.
All right, so there.
Thanks to Resub Spotless
Your
Sword.
choices for the northern kingdoms are. Do you have that link in front of you, Donkey? The spreadsheet.
The origins.
This seems
Yeah.
good.
So go to
Yeah.
Glaze quick.
Plus, I've already
Character
said it, and I really don't want to
clans,
make more
and
work
then
for
the
him
top
and
should
change
say
it.
Northern
That
Kingdom.
fits
Do
my
you see that?
character well.
No, I don't see that.
Okay, that's fine. So scroll up through the links. Do you see the one that says Verum quick? Excuse me.
Thanks to the Prime
Verum
Chimps.
Glaeus quick character creation. The
Oh,
link
okay.
that I provided in the DMs.
And go to character creation pages.
And then it should be under clans. If you look on my stream, I'm showing you what you need to be looking at.
Oh, yeah. Let me just look at that.
Alright, thanks, Mason.
Oh, okay.
And thanks to Tier 1 Breezy Money.
Proficiency with battle kites. That sounds pretty funny.
Oh,
And
now
if-
you're looking through it. Okay.
I just
So-
want to confirm again that we are on the western side of the continent, and that is
Yes, sir.
Dalton, correct?
No, you were not.
Thanks to
Dalton
the
is in
Tier 1
Calgary.
Mr.
Remember, you guys are in
Sag.
Glaeus.
Thank you, man.
We're in Glaeus, so okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
what's,
we're,
what's the name of the faraway land I'm allowed to be from?
Kalkatesh.
Thank you very much. I'll go look at Cal.
There you go.
Wherever.
All right. So Donkey, I can go ahead and give you a quick rundown of these.
Okay.
Starting with the Hu.
The Lost
that is the
God.
Fire
Trash
Clan.
God.
Next is the Shui, which is the Water Clan. Fang, which is the Wind Clan. Molto, which is the Wood Clan. Genshu, which is the Metal Clan.
Make the plot for the
Yin, which
forbidden
is Light
dildo
Yang,
arts,
which
and then
is
I'm
dark,
doing
and
trash.
Zhe, which is the Blood Clan.
The what one?
The Blood Clan.
Blood. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Blood for the blood god.
I can give you more information about those, but essentially the Fire Clan is
Thanks to resub Mingus and
the Fire
McSalad.
Clan is all about warriors
And the
and
tier
they
1
serve
Nerdsy.
specific yokai. All of these northern kingdoms
The resub
serve
Badkins.
specific yokai. For quick
Okay.
references, I have more context to give you. Let me catch up here.
Once you're done with them, you're gonna need to re-explain everything to me again, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. So the Hua are the Fire Clan. They wield a glaive as their main weapon,
Alright, thank you,
and
Mr.
they
Sag.
serve the Salamander yokai.
Hope you're having fun,
The
man.
Water Clan use a 3-part staff.
How do I feel about the
They
rules setup?
Serve a.
I'm fine with
an
whatever rules
enormous
Arcadum wants,
serpent
man.
turtle. The
Okay.
Fang use the Tonfa, if you know what a Tonfa is, and they serve an enormous bird
Nice,
made of
wholesome
wings.
Manic.
as
Well, I hope
their
you're doing
main
well.
yokai.
And thank you for the bits.
The Moto is
Wishing you the best.
they use a longbow as their main weapon, and their yokai is the fox. The Jinshua,
Thanks
the
to
Meadow
resub
Clan,
Dom and resub
is
Dolan
the
and
clan
tier 1
of, like,
plushie
in the north end.
eversion.
celebrates mercantilism and all of that. They serve the
Resub Meme Lord.
Golden Owlbear as their yokai, and they actually have bear cavalry, which is a very cool thing about them.
Nice.
Okay.
The Yin Clan, which is the Dark Clan, they're like they practice ninjutsu and
Kahili is
assassination, and
also
they
a
serve the
chaos
spider
god.
yokai.
Okay, let me see.
The Yang Clan is a clan that serves the light. They consider beauty to be the highest grade of competence and value. Everybody there is pretty, and they serve the dove as their yokai. And
Nah.
then finally, the
Olin Kanhai is
Zui
much
are,
cooler.
Rejects from the Yang Clan that have formed.
Like,
their
look how
own
much
clan
cooler
called
this is.
the Zui, which is the Blood Clan, and they serve the
Thanks to resub
shark
Meme
yokai.
Lord, Lost Paws,
And
and the Prime Yuke.
Whenever they kill opponents in battle, they
TJ.
use their blood to stain their skin. That's the kind of
Okay.
stuff they do. So,
Alright.
Okay.
Is that from Sinbad?
if you're interested in any of those, I have concept art for their cultures. So if you have one that interests you, I
I
have
don't,
that
what's
for you.
Sinbad's a Disney movie, right?
Yeah, show me the Fang one.
Sure thing. I'm on it. Go ahead, Takahata.
I have no idea how you got there, and I don't know how you're looking at.
Yeah, he said a lot of them are temporary.
Okay. Here you go.
Yeah.
Click
So
this
I'm on.
link.
Oh,
I'm on
DreamWorks.
your. I'm on the Verum homepage.
Thanks to tier
Yeah,
1
no, no, no,
session
wrong,
0.
Wrong one. That's a spreadsheet. The Verum homepage is for like expanding.
This is his
boards.
logo,
The
right? So this
spreadsheet
one
links are
is
for quick
made for
mechanical
him, right?
reference.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
okay.
that's.
Did you
So
just
click
link
the
them?
click the link I
Could be
just
wrong.
gave you. Go to the
Okay.
bottom.
Thanks to
and
tier
click
1
plans.
video, James.
Oh, thank you very much again.
You're welcome, sir. Alrighty, let me go get you that stuff about the Fang.
So all these clans are. So every single one of these is available then.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not from this continent though.
Thanks for all the tier 1s. Appreciate the generosity and welcome aboard.
Oh, right.
I'm
if you're-
confused. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, that's-
sorry. Hold
why
on.
I mean,
I see where your confusion is. Then you need this one.
Yeah, so I am Goliath
This is the one you need.
Wild Mage.
There you are. All right, Donkey. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta scroll down. I have a lot here.
I'm also going to pay attention to this because we're both from the same place, so this is interesting.
Oh no, we're in completely different.
No, not
places.
you. I meant Donkey. Sorry.
Thanks to tier 1 Too Many Ducks.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll just wait for you to get back to me then, because I think you linked me the same thing.
And the
No,
resub
it should be a different one.
Schnab.
One of them's for Glaeus and one of them's for Calcatus.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're linking. I can't click the link, but I think I know who it is.
Hold on, let me go look. Did I give you the same one?
It just takes me to the front page, like the.
No,
the
I
master.
did give you the wrong one.
Yeah,
'Cause
thank
you
you.
need-
Why is
you
Donkey
need-
not streaming? I
Sorry,
don't
it's
know,
just
man. I'm
I
not his
cannot
dad.
keep track of all this at this point now. Now I'm like, okay, there's all right, hit my max.
I don't think everyone here is
This is
streaming.
the
In
right
fact, I think it's only Ludwig and I that are.
Here's the
Let
one.
me
You
see.
need.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Shablam.
All right.
Shablam.
Let me catch up here.
So, Donsley, are you from the north or the south?
This was
I'm from the. No.
In Arcadum, obviously, yeah. I just meant for like players, not
Okay,
DM.
so here I've
Sorry.
got
yeah,
some,
obviously
concept
Arcadum
art.
is.
So the Fang live on the highest peaks of the mountains, and
Yeah,
they live
it's just Lud
hand
and
in
I,
hand with
and
the
then
wind,
Arcadum is DM that are
with
streaming.
the trees that are swept across the mountainside, pulled like the bonsai in the wind.
Here's a
Here
tier 1
is an example of
Adarius.
one of their tree houses. Kind of give you an idea.
And the resub Naisu.
They tend to wear heavy cloth to cover their face to keep the wind out of it, which
Alright.
can also look like this.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Here are some other examples of what their clothing might look like.
What? Ooh.
For a good example of
Are
coloring,
you not going to
This is
ask
kind
about
of the
your
colors
god?
that
We
they-
haven't chosen a
they hold.
god yet. Plus, I'm not sure if we are.
Okay.
That's really cool.
here's another good example.
In peak frustration, I was fully on the page I was supposed to be the whole time, and it's like I'm like, please don't be that. Damn it!
Choose the shit god of feces.
Another
Okay.
example where they
I don't
have
know if
these
there's the
large
shit
netted
god of
caps to keep the
feces in this
wind and the
campaign,
particles
but
in and out of
maybe,
their
yeah.
eyes. This one's probably my favorite though, color-wise, and it also has the emblem on the collar of the lady. That's their clan emblem.
You don't have to choose a god. Yeah, but don't they
That's
get
badass.
buffs? As long as you follow their creed, you get these buffs, right?
Here's an example of a warrior wielding the tonfas of that clan. And then finally, what their homes might look like.
Clerics get the main buffs. It's mostly just RP stuff. Oh, okay. Okay.
And there you go.
Okay.
Dude, that's sick.
Oh, actually, I didn't even notice this down
Pretty
here.
good.
Thanks to resub Adel, Adele, and
Those look
Alex.
like Rito Village.
Oh no, Charlie. I
Yeah.
looked at your stream. I know where you are.
Oh yeah. Also, the art for this god is fantastic. This is great.
Yeah, that one is specifically for Marvel vs. Capcom. That's Shumagorath. But
Is it? It's so cool looking.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
immediately
it's
drew me in.
yeah. That is
I
what he's
have-
supposed to look like though.
I found my backstory. Origin.
Alrighty. What
The
you got?
collector.
That's
Ooh.
a faction.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I
Feels
thought.
bad.
That's what I
No,
thought,
no,
I
no.
thought we were coming from.
No,
That's
no,
what,
no, no.
If you link me to you link me to the origins. I'm like,
So I think that's the
there's
last thing we
this-
need,
Can
right?
you share your screen so I see what you're looking at? Because there's a crossed wire
You
somewhere.
get the lip service.
It won't be
Oh.
on your screen, will
So
it?
this is what I get.
No.
Okay, thank God.
I don't get
don't worry
this?
about all the naughty stuff.
He's like, look, I
No,
have a
not
lot
naughty
of
stuff.
stuff.
You're just gonna see my ADHD mess of just everything on the front page. Okay, it's gonna
Alright.
upset some people. Some people will find it anathema.
Okay, that's
They're
fine.
like,
Still fine.
Ah, get it away! Get it away!
All right,
Let
let me
what I
take
got
a look.
open. This is why you link me.
Ah,
Well,
okay. Go to the very bottom.
Yeah.
Do you see those tabs?
Yeah.
Click on Origin. There you go.
Boom.
Thanks for the tier 1 hard
I had it
haven.
open the whole fucking time. It's literally, this, is the,
Oh no!
this is the problem with the fucking miscommunication. Yeah, and I have it pulled open, so you know that wasn't full of shit on that either.
No, you were right. You had it pulled up. You just didn't have the right tab selected.
I just okay. So I've decided. I'll be right back. I have to decide again.
You got it, buddy.
You got this, Taka. Hang in there,
No,
buddy.
true, Johnson.
You do. I believe in you.
So is that a confirmation on the Fang there, Donkey? You're still thinking about it. You can also ask to see more concept art if you'd like.
Thanks for the resub, Nolan.
Any other ones that interest you?
Which one was the turtle? Which one was
the
following
Water
big
Clan.
turtle?
The Water Clan.
Can I
I'll-
show me some art for that one?
You got it.
Hey, quick question on the luck.
Mm-hmm.
Does it so like halfling gets to reroll a 1? Is that right?
Yeah.
And then the area I'm from here, if I'm from Gambler
Did you say something?
says if after a rest a roll of 2 becomes a 1. Does that
Hold on.
Yeah.
mean?
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, that seems goaded.
That's good. Good one.
All right. Well, then I'm happy to be a gambler-born man
What?
or halfling.
All right. If you look on the stream there, Donkey, there is an example of what the villages of the Water Clan would look like. They live on the ice, on the glaciers,
Okay.
the ocean water. Their weapon of choice is the 3-part staff. That's their clan weapon.
Ooh, okay.
Here's some color scheming for you of what they might look like. They also wear a lot of heavy winter clothing because they live, to the north where the taiga and glaciers are. Here's some more landscape art. Here is a Hoask female from that clan.
All right.
Here's a kite design. This is what your kite might look like.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
And here's some armor and weapons kind of showcase. Like they use turtle shell shields and stuff like that.
All right. This is looking pretty good here.
Yep. And that's
Got
the water clan. That's all I got for you. Oh, there I got actually more. I'm sorry, I'm very dumb. There's more. Here's I really like ices. That's really good. Here's an example of it. Here's a bat lady from the water clan. And
What a tribe.
What a tribe. Here's an example of a tent. God, they went wild when they did this.
Oh, okay. I'm liking
Oh,
it. All right.
There you go. That should give you the idea, though.
Okay. This is looking pretty good. Now, with this yokai situation,
Okay, so the do you mean the yokai they worship?
yeah.
He is a great sea serpent like turtle kind of thing. He's the yokai that teaches them the value of exploration, discovering something new, trying new things, that kind of concept. In
Okay.
addition to that, he also promotes sharing of like food and resources because it's dangerous out on the ice and things like that.
All right.
So the people from the Water Clan are, pretty kindly, giving, sharing, that kind of stuff. But that doesn't mean you can't be an exception, because that's just where you're from.
Okay.
Man,
Alright, I'm back.
Joker Gapgoy is
Oh,
awesome.
baby, let's fucking run it.
Oh man, I can imagine you wearing like the
Thanks to
tuxedo,
resub.
you have like turtle shell cufflinks.
Dementiva and the Prime Goatish.
Somebody asks like, "What are those from?" The past.
Thanks to the resub, Brian.
They left me out on the ice, and I didn't like that. He started talking.
Yeah, I'm all good,
My
man.
father was a bit of a drinker, and one day he goes off crazier than usual. Yeah, like stuff like that.
Where'd you buy the chair? I think it's
I love
IKEA. Thanks to the resub, Crazy Rin.
But yeah, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go from there. Turtle Island.
Water, you got it. You got it, champion. Let's see here. We're making progress.
I have confirmed my backstory, the origin now that I finally am looking at the right spreadsheet.
You got it.
Merchant of Magic.
Did you miss anything? I'm not sure. I also
Watch
just
All
got
Merchant of
back.
Magic?
I'd head downstairs for a
Is
sec.
that allowed? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, the advantage of persuasion and deception checks used for bartering will be excellent.
Merchant of Magic. All right, we got that covered. So, okay, Takahata is
It's a Walmart
locked
chair?
in.
Oh, makes sense then.
Moist is locked in. Ludwig, did you choose an origin? And I missed it.
Yes,
Gamblerborn?
I chose Gamblerborn.
Okay. Gamblerborn. All right, that means you're locked
Thanks to
in
Prime
as
Crazy
well.
Weeb.
All right, and you're locked in. Eddie, did you choose a origin?
Yeah, I'm looking through them right now. I'm looking at do we have to be from the north, or does the south also work?
Oh, no, you can be from the south, too.
Okay.
I have less concept art on that, though.
That's totally fine. I'm gonna maybe force you to get some
Well,
by being
okay,
from there.
So a little something about
Yeah.
my community that you
That's
might not
about
be
the
aware
god
of.
now.
There is already fan art of all of you
I'm good.
during even
Wait,
Second Zero. No,
How?
believe me, that's how they work.
Fuck yeah.
That's like something that you'll probably have to get used to is that I have just the art community is is they're mad. Like as you've been sitting here, they have no doubt already drawn your characters as you have described them so far. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get it, whether you want it or not.
Thanks
Hey,
for the
you know
resub,
what?
Havacat.
I'm into
I'm
that.
all for it. Like, do
Mhm.
it.
Hopefully,
Hell
there's a
yeah.
rule or subsect of the artists.
Oh god.
Wild.
Yes. The trash god as he's working with the halfling. Oh man, yes.
My only request is tag me, or if there's a hashtag, I want to see it. That's my only request. I want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
It's
critical.
tradition. It's actually tradition that we go over fan art at the end of each session. So you
Goliath.
Oh, I'm so down.
How cut is the trash man, by the way, critical?
How? So I was thinking he's uncircumcised. First of all, I mean he was born in trash to begin with.
Interesting.
That was the appropriate response.
Yeah. So think of him as like the dirtiest man you've ever seen, but also the most dangerous man you've ever seen. So like one thing I was thinking of that I thought would.
Circumcised, right? That's a big part of circumcision. Is you got to keep it clean.
Yeah, but you see, he was born in infection and Methodist, so he's mastered it. He doesn't. He's a like. There's very
born into the dirt.
exactly. So like this one's more for the artists out there. So I was thinking one thing that would be cool is if like since the area you showed was kind of pristine, maybe I carry my own trash in like a sacred jar. So I litter the
how about a
battlefield.
trash can backpack?
Exactly. Yeah, something like that. Kind of like Gara from Naruto.
Like Gar.
If you think about it, isn't sand his trash?
I mean, kind of.
Mhm.
Hey, Moise, can I make a commentary or a point about your voice real quick?
Of
It's
course.
not a bad thing.
All right, I go for
By all means.
Am I allowed to? Am I gonna get? Is your chat gonna destroy me? So, has anybody ever told you that you have like a Garfield vibe to your voice?
Usually I get like unenthusiastic hand job. Garfield.
No,
I
you
can
give
hear
me a
it.
very like Garfield, like a Lorenzo
my
music
God.
Garfield to your voice. Where if you were like, man, I really want some lasagna, I'd buy it. Like I'd buy it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I actually really like because you don't sound lazy to me. You just sound like chill. You're like, yeah, dude, whatever.
Well, he gets enthusiastic and then he goes, "Let's fucking go! This is it, baby!"
Oh yeah, you'll see the enthusiasm come out. If we find some beautiful trash, like some like used toilet paper, unused toilet paper, you might hear me go wild on the battlefield. Mr. Prime, not that
I'm
guy.
just
in
shaking
the
my head
game.
right now.
Oh yeah, this is going.
Imagine trashman at a garage sale. God,
Right.
heaven.
Anyway, so Southern Kingdoms.
Yeah.
A lot of them are con or int based, charisma or int based, which I don't know if those would benefit me as much.
Thanks
But I
for
was
some
looking
cozy-
at Ieyasu Tokugawa,
Mm-hmm.
because con,
Mhm.
but I know it says non-lethal damage, which I don't know. I'd have to build that into the character. 'cause
So
that's
when you
cool.
can
Thanks for
choose
tier
to spare
1
enemies
flex easy.
when you hit the finishing blow on them.
Uh-huh.
You can always have that option, but this actually incentivizes you to do that.
Right. Which is really cool. I would just have to pick the right samurai class for that to be a thing.
I mean, you could even be an Order of the West samurai and do the one strike stroke, but instead of slashing through them, you just hit them with the hilt or the flat of the blade, and you knock them out instead.
Yeah, that would be
That'd be
really
super
cool. Because I was looking at
Thanks
him,
for
and
resub,
I
Hierophant.
really wanted to pick Cow because again, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but like,
Hell yeah!
it wouldn't fit because
Yo, you like
he's
lion, bro?
not. Yeah.
Thanks for the resub.
It doesn't sound like I'm gonna be the charisma guy. I'm the fighter.
I'm
so
bad at
stay in my
cosplay,
lane,
but yeah,
which is
maybe
why
we'll see.
Tokugawa made more sense. But I also looked. Do you have any art of either Ieyasu or maybe Haka?
So the Haka are based on the Maori warriors, which are like the like I don't think they're Hawaiian, but it's like Polynesian warriors.
Oh yeah. No, there's a heavy metal band that I like. That's
Yeah.
that's
You gonna be playing
they
today or
do the
just
dance
prep?
and
I'm
everything.
pretty sure it's
that's what they're
just
kind of
prep.
based off of. The other ones are just
Not
kind
positive.
of. To be honest, the Southern Kingdoms don't have a lot of concept art yet, so I have to kind of describe it on the fly. But the other one is based off of a time of peace, like the traveling goodly samurai. So in the
That's super sweet, Jay. I
classical,
can't wait to see it then.
like even Western chivalry,
Thanks
of,
for
like,
resub,
the
size
compassionate
matters.
side. That's kind of what that represents in that clan. They're more peace loving, kind of peace through compassion sort of approach.
So either I scare people or I spare them. Can I ask a question above game to the party as a whole, so I don't make something that's going to conflict? How bloodthirsty are you guys?
I'm really in it for the treasures that we can find along the way.
The adventure. It's the adventure, isn't it?
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I think I'm more about the adventure.
Cool. So if I start doing non-lethal damage, nobody's going to be like, motherfucker.
No, I'll be fine with that.
All right, I think I'm going to go Tokugawa because
Thanks for
also
resub, Schmoat.
it's super thematic for a samurai to be from that particular clan.
Ieyasu.
Yeah. Is it Ieyasu? Have I been saying it wrong all these years?
I may have just said it wrong. Hold on, let me.
I honestly, I will defer to anybody who has better Japanese than I do.
I'm pretty sure it's Ieyasu, but I don't know either.
I believe you.
Hey,
That
happy
guy's
birthday,
cool.
Cassidy. Hope you have a great
He
birthday.
beat the shit out of Nobunaga in a video game.
Yeah. Ieyasu clan.
Nagayari.
I'm sure somebody in the chat will yell at me and be like, it's E, not A. Ieyasu. Okay. Ieyasu Tokugawa.
Okay, so we got you're locked in. 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 All right. All characters are now officially locked in.
Woo!
All right, we got through it. We got
Let's
through it.
go.
Thanks to
Good
resub,
stuff,
Ibu
good stuff.
Saito.
So now that we've done all of that, now we can handle the actual. We can handle the actual building part of it. But don't worry, it's gonna look like a lot, but I'm gonna walk you all through
Thanks
it.
to
It'll
resub,
be
Icons.
super simple. And to be clear, the character sheets I give you, I'm only going to need for the beginning because the program we will be using, which is Map Tools, your tokens will contain all of your information, and I will program everything for you into them. So the only thing you have to do when we play is roleplay, move your token, and press buttons, and it'll automatically take care of everything else for you.
Well, now I just feel bad. Do you get like 10% of it?
Guys, this is my purpose in life. I'm not afraid of a little hard work. I got you. Don't worry about
Bless you, sir.
I don't know if you knocked
Thanks
on
to
wood,
tier
but it
one,
sounded like you
John.
just punched wood.
Resub, Shibe.
it. That was for effect.
Also wood next to his desk that he breaks at theatric moments.
Excellent.
Alrighty, let me get all this open here.
Nah, I'm not doing a deity master.
For the life
The only
of me,
one who
don't
did
know
was
the
Ludwig. I'm
goblin
not gonna.
name, because that's
not gonna bother.
oh, it's fun.
Thanks,
And I'm
resub,
just-
Postal.
It's just actually,
There is so much art of Donkey's Joker character that, like, I looked in there for a moment. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be fun when we get there.
Yep. Are we doing an art segment at the end of
Yeah.
session 0? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, if people
Hell
want
yeah.
to. I mean, once we're
I-
done, people can go if they need to. But I always try to do it.
I will stick around.
Here is the character sheet. So
Okay.
everybody, go ahead and go into that. That's from the.
Oh,
official website.
hey! Old school
It's-
character sheet.
Yeah,
All right.
you can fill it
Oh
in.
god,
I
alright,
just
let's
need
run
you to
it.
fill in the specific stuff that I need you to, and then
Okay.
I'll program everything. So don't even worry about this shit. This
yeah,
sheet.
I know this screen.
Thanks,
here
resub, Grim.
Don't worry about the sheet remaining
Yeah,
accurate or
Taka
anything,
is
'cause I
playing
only
as
need
well.
it for the beginning. So let me get you that information.
Okay.
Let me go get that for you.
I was kind
actually
of
have one.
thinking Moby, like Moby huge.
I
but I don't know if
I'm
that
not going
fits
too fast or
thematically anymore.
overwhelming Anybody. I'm trying to
I haven't really thought of
keep
names.
us on a good pace. Here you go. All right.
I want like
so,
a dirty sounding name.
First
like,
thing we will do is choose your
Ghoul.
stats. Please choose one set of stats from the following arrays, and then input them where you need to. For those of you that are new to D&D and don't actually know what those are are your attribute scores. Those are for strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. If you don't know what those mean exactly, I can give you an explanation that can explain those to you. Does anybody need that explanation?
What's the order one more time for me?
Strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. To be clear, when you choose that, you don't have to.
He
put
gave
them
us
in the
3
order
lines
the
to choose
numbers are
from.
Listed. You get to put them where you want them, where you want them to be.
So I chose Razzle
Special
Dazzle.
doesn't mean 17. It means you can make something 17.
That is correct.
Of course, I understand.
Were you gonna say something, Donkey?
Smelgore is kind of
Just don't
good.
know what any of this
Okay,
stuff
I got you.
You'll
I
be
got
alright.
you. I got you. All right, so I will explain. the
Smelgore is pretty
attributes
fucking
using
cool.
The tomato method, my favorite method. All right, so strength is your ability to crush a tomato. Dexterity is your ability to throw a tomato. Constitution is your
No,
ability to eat
smegmas.
a bad
I'm not gonna
tomato.
do smegmas.
Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that a tomato does not go into a fruit salad. A charisma is the ability to sell a tomato-based fruit salad. Those are what the
Okay.
attributes are.
Okay.
Nice. That's yeah. Let's go 11, 11, and 10. No, that doesn't make any sense. Wait.
Meagor was from Destiny.
And then this. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty all in on Smelgor, to be honest.
All right.
Well, not
All
really.
good.
There's definitely other.
Did you go with
good
Razzle
ones.
Dazzle, Charlie?
Yeah, I went with Razzle Dazzle.
Ah, man.
Someone went wild when I did it. They're like, "What the fuck is that? No!" Lost
Give
his
him the
mind.
old razzle dazzle, eh?
That is the one I always use when I make characters too.
Nice.
No, that's too on the nose, Rip.
For a monk, halfling, is there a specific trait that is better?
Your
Dilbus
attributes,
Mobius.
you probably want to focus
That's
on
cute.
Dex and Wisdom. Those are your two most important stats.
Stinkler.
The order of important stats probably Dex, Dex, Wisdom, and then Constitution for you.
That's pretty fucking dumb.
So if I take 1 point,
Alright, so
something
I'm going
second
Stinkler.
or something. If I
Oh,
take,
uh,
like, one-
Negative. You can't change them when you select them. You
Does it
select where
need
they go
first
and
and
you
last
choose a
name? We could
better
just be
rate. Now,
Stinkler
your race
Smelgor.
and your origin and other things will raise your stats.
We could just combine them.
But that's what you
I'm
start
doing
with.
that. That sounds fucking great to me, to be
so I
honest.
just picked specialist, madman, or razzle dazzle, pretty
Mhm.
much.
Yep, and
Okay.
then you put those numbers where you want them to be, with the exception of Razzle Dazzle, which is everything's 13.
Okay.
Hey, appreciate the 3K bits, Carstart. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, I
And
can
thank
put
you,
these in
Tassix, for the
any.
bits.
That's
In
not
any
like.
order. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks to the resub Termivorous.
Oh, these
How
are
do I
all
keep
twos.
I keep
I'm
putting
an
him in the
idiot.
wrong box?
I put him into mine.
Can you explain intelligence versus wisdom again?
So,
Thanks to resub a
intelligence
guy named
represents
Smith.
the accumulation of your knowledge. Wisdom is its application of that knowledge. So, for example, in the tomato example, intelligence would tell you a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom would tell you just because a tomato is a fruit does not mean it is commonly found in a fruit salad. You see what I mean?
Thanks to resub Riddler.
Well, as an additional thing, a way I could probably
Flip the
point this
names, it
out
flows
is,
better. Disagree.
You
I think
know that you
Smelgor
can
is a
beat
much
an
better
opponent that you're
surname.
playing a game with because your intelligence tells you how to do it, but wisdom would tell you
Plus, I'd
doing
rather
that
be
wouldn't be
referred to
worth
as
it because
Stinkler as
you might
opposed to
hurt their
Smelgor.
feelings.
Smelgor I've tacked
Okay,
on because it
let
was
me-
second
let me
place.
sit
I like
back and you
Smelgor
parrot style, you tell me
almost
if
as
I'm
much
right.
as Stinkler.
Intelligence, knowing meth
Thanks to
is a
tier one
quarter of the
stuff.
price of heroin.
hmm
Wisdom, not using either.
Correct.
Bingo.
I would even double down on that. Is that intelligence would tell you you could make a lot of money selling those drugs. Wisdom would tell you, but it wouldn't be worth it.
Hmm. Well,
Thanks to resub Trouble.
And there you have it. He has a low wisdom modifier.
Essentially, intelligence is ambition and wisdom is temperance. Is another way I like explaining it.
So for now, all we need is the name and then the attributes here. So Razzle Dazzle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can just put the names there.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
the name.
But once the stats are filled in, then then you're good to go.
Okay.
Once everybody has their stats filled, let me know.
Yeah, I'm
I
also
think I'm good. I'm trying to. I'm still
Thanks to
trying to
tier
figure out what
one leaking
focus I
Myrrh.
want because it'll change whether I'm a caster or not. Because I can't dump my int if I need it to cast.
Thanks to the resub Homegrown Tomatoes.
Luckily, I priority for cleric is wisdom.
I know. Well, the problem is if you're an Eldritch Knight, you need int, con, and strength. So
But I'm not. I'm Canadian.
I. Just support me and love me, please.
I do.
Thanks to resub
The
Toasty.
first part, at least.
Wow.
Let's talk.
Yeah, I'll watch part 5 of JoJo's
Okay.
before part 6 comes
Alright.
out.
I have
Thanks to resub
decided
Ivy
on
and
my
Smeg
character's
Magician.
name.
Okay.
My name is Durst the First. Durst. The first.
This is clearly the Durst timeline. Oh,
Mhm,
why?
Durst the
Thank
first.
you, Karstark, for the 10 gift
All
subs.
right, I'm just
That's
gonna.
the
Really
first.
appreciate
Go
the
by the
generosity.
first if there's nothing past it.
No, you gotta meet the guy.
Thank you,
You gotta
Karstark.
meet the guy.
Okay.
All right.
Feels vain.
A little vain, but
He's a money cleric who's a goblin. What do you expect from this gentleman?
is
Mm,
your
okay.
is your halfling's name Coots?
Yes, Coots, yes.
All right.
So I will be Stinkler Smelgore.
All right.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Leaking Mer. Appreciate it, bro. And thanks to
Stinkler
5,
Smelgore.
Linen. Thanks for the
Alrighty.
generosity.
I believe kids yelled that at me, just ran with it.
Alrighty. Anybody else got any names to tell me?
Well, I saw somebody in the chat said my guy should be called Goku.
That's pretty good.
Hard
Ah.
G.
Hard G and everything.
No, I imagine someone screaming that out in anger. I can see that working.
The Goker.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs,
Like,
Angle
builds up
Tangler.
perfect. It's
Thank you, Angle.
Dangerously close to Gogurt, though.
That's branding opportunities.
It's
the grab and
yogurt.
go
Fair
yogurt
enough.
from hey, that's the grab and go yogurt from Yoplait, guys. Come on now.
Grab and go yogurt from Yokai.
When those first came out, I was a little, I was a kid. You know,
I'm
How
not sure,
kids be.
Dakin. I don't know how
Eventually
often
one's
they
just
want to do
annoying
it.
and
It's up to
little
them.
kids whipped out their go-karts and started slapping each other with them. Yeah, a lot of kids
think I
got
remember doing
suspended that day.
All right. So, Goker then. That's your character.
Yeah.
name? All right.
Goku.
Oh boy, it's happening.
And thanks for some
Eddie, you got a name?
Do I have to do it right now?
You don't have to right now, no.
Okay, good, because I need to think. I've been looking at stuff.
All right.
I'm focused on the stats. My brain can only do so much.
Okay, so we got your statistics locked in.
Do it on
So for
Wednesday.
those of you,
It's not
now
up
we're
to me,
gonna
man.
get to some hard crunch. So put on your big boy brains because I need to make sure you understand this stuff.
Oh, I'm
And that
ready.
is those of you that are spellcasters.
Thanks for tier 1 Corgi.
So we're gonna start with you, Moist.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to that 5e tool site, go to references.
Wait, which site?
Here, I'll relink it.
Okay.
This one. Also, chat, be sure to get the books and support D&D. The site that we're using is only because it's very efficient.
Okay, I'm on the site.
Okay, go to references, click the drop-down box. Go to where it says spells, click that.
Copy that.
All right.
All right, and then go to top left-hand corner, you'll see home. Below that is filter, click the filter.
Copy that.
And then what you want to do is you want to go to where it says level. Make sure that cantrip and first level are both blue by clicking them. And then go to class
Oh.
and click sorcerer for you.
Well,
And for everyone else that's following along, pick
where's
your
level?
class.
Copy that.
Where is level?
How do I filter out again?
All right, hold on.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm one step behind. I'm sorry.
I don't see level.
I was just cantrip in first class.
You didn't click spell? Yeah, I
Cantrip
did.
in first
What do you
level,
mean?
and then you select your
Oh.
class on the filter.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you
I
do
guess
that,
not. I
Sean?
must have accidentally clicked the spell.
Oh
there we
shit,
go.
that is so handy. Holy shit.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yes.
Then go down to save. Now go up to level,
All right.
and then click level, and then all of it is arranged by first level and cantrip, and those are the things that you get to make your choices from. To be clear, for you specifically, Charlie, since you are a sorcerer at first level,
Mm-hmm.
you get to choose 4 cantrips and 2 first level spells from that list that we just filtered. Once you click on one of them, to the side you'll see an explanation of what that spell does. If you have any questions about what any of the spells do, please feel free to ask, and I'll walk you through them.
How do you search it?
Thanks for the
Okay.
gift sub.
Top of hot. Go to-
Wrecker,
go to
and
the
then
top
resub
of
stand,
the,
Darian, and
I am on
Tristan.
5e.tool/. I got it open.
What did
Where
I
you
miss?
see-
Bad
where
boy
you-
open.
Where you see references, click
Oh,
that.
I have to.
Go down to
I see.
spells, click
Oh
that,
my god! Holy shit! You already.
I thought I
you
had to
made
do
me
it all
ready.
from
and
filter.
then go to the top left-hand corner of home. Below that, you'll see filter.
So am I all set then?
All right, and then click on cantrip in first level so that they appear blue.
Yeah, so I did
And then
that.
go to where it says class and click on your
I
appropriate
didn't do class. Where's
until
class?
until it is blue.
Oh wow, this is actually okay. Now I know
and then
why.
you hit save.
Where's
Now I know why I
class?
yelled that out loud. Got it.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking amazing. Because it's got
Class,
all the
here it
expansion
is.
books too.
I thought it
which
was
is
up here.
nice.
Sorcerer.
Wait,
There.
do you subtract it or add it?
Anything
I'm
else?
looking at you right now. Critical. Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I thought it was towards the top, but it was underneath the levels.
And then click level on that chart there, and then it'll order it by cantrip in first.
Perfect.
Make it super clean for you.
Oh, okay.
Ray of Sickness, obvious.
That's a lot of Jesus Christ, that's a lot of abilities.
Yep, you got choices.
How
Lugwood
many
made
do you
it
get to pick?
as a
Thanks to you,
bard.
sub Captain
so
Daddy.
I did Charlie. He gets 4 cantrips and 2 first levels. As a bard, Donkey, you get to choose 2 cantrips and 4 first levels.
Okay.
And once you've made your selections, gentlemen, go to your character sheet and put it
Catapult?
under
Where's catapult?
spellcasting and
There it is.
attacks, which you'll see in the middle of the sheet.
Oh wait,
And
how
just
do
type
I
them out.
add it? How do I add it?
Okay.
Don't worry about knowing it. I only need the names of them because I'm going to program all the spells for you into your token anyway.
Oh, okay. So when we make our decisions for the spells here, we just type it in the Discord.
Well, you can type it into that character sheet because when we're done with all this,
right.
you're gonna download that sheet and then send it to me in this Discord chat so that I can, program your tokens.
I'm sorry. How many did you say for Bard?
I got you, buddy. Bard gets 2 cantrips and 4 first level spells.
Okay.
Isn't this it? Attacks and spellcasting. You can only have 1 first level, and mine was 4 cantrips and how many first levels?
2.
2 first levels. Okay, cool. Then I'm all set on first levels.
Based on how I
Yeah,
searched this,
2.
which is I'm
I was right.
assuming I did wrong, based on law of averages so far. I have 2
Third
first level
page.
spells. That's all I can choose for level 1.
Got it.
Alrighty. Go to the filter. Click on the
Yep,
filter.
I knew it. I fucked up filter.
Spell level 1 slots total.
Honestly, if you want to just fly out here, put your hand on my hand, just guide me through that, I will. I mean, no, you joke. But a lot of life would be easier that way.
All right. I
that's
suppose.
what
I'm trying to stream the right thing to you real quick.
It's fine to put it where you were
Okay,
putting
let me
it.
take a gander.
I'm just gonna put it here since chat was saying it.
Oh, actually, everyone, go ahead and exit out.
That's your wonky.
Save. Everybody, do me a quick favor.
Yes, sir.
Go up to the top of that site, go to settings, click on settings, and then go to night mode, and you'll find it to be a lot easier.
Oh, thank you.
All right, now go to references. Taka, go to references.
All right, 4 cantrips.
Okay, you're there. I just need to reset the cache. Go to filter. All right, there's your problem. Scroll down to where it says Cleric Arcana.
Yeah.
Make that just gray.
I can't
And
do
then
any
go
more
up to where
first
it
level
just says
spells.
class
Keep
normal,
that in mind.
and then go to
Everything is now
cleric there.
cantrips.
And make that blue.
Acid splash
And then
sounds
hit
pretty
save.
thematically accurate.
Remove that.
And then you just
I
hit
didn't
save.
see the. Oh, it won't let me hit save.
Scroll down.
Oh, there we go. Now well.
Yep. And then you click
I want
on
that.
level on that chart, and then it should order it all for you. There you go, bud.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
No problem, champ.
And how much? What does a cleric get again?
A cleric receives the following: 3 cantrips and 2 first level spells.
Okay.
Oh yeah, mage hand for sure.
Thank you.
What does that mean when it says?
Thanks, resub fool. Favorite Pixar movie?
Oh,
Probably
that is
Incredibles.
a ritual spell. That means
Thanks
that
to the bits,
you
Jim.
can actually cast that spell without having it prepared by performing a 10-minute ritual.
And thanks to the Prime Toe God.
So you don't actually have to choose that as one of yours unless you want to cast it quickly. So that's something to consider.
Okay.
Oh,
I gotta
this
go to
is
the bathroom
literal
again real quick. I'll be
garbage.
right back.
I literally just take a piece of dirt and use it.
Well, I gotta take healing word because what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, mold earth
Also,
for sure.
just a suggestion for all the new players, because I know there's a lot of spells here. I think we only have 1 wizard. For a cantrip, Prestidigitation is probably my favorite one because if
tier
you're
1 ace.
creative, you can be really, really creative with it. So I would just say if you want to take a look at that, I would highly recommend it as one of the ones you can take.
Infestation
that
seems
do?
really good. This is my last slot
it does
though.
multiple things. You can
Infestation
do it
seems like the front
multiple
runner.
times. So you can create instantaneous or harmless sensory effects. So like a shower of sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. I have used that to make myself
Oh,
smell
poison
like blood
spray
to
and
attract enemies
infestation are
as a
good.
tank.
Fuck.
So that's one thing you could do. Instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, torch, or a small campfire. Instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. Let's see. Chill,
I
warm,
think
or flavor up to 1
infestation.
cubic foot of non-living material.
Nah.
You make a color, small mark, or symbol appear on an object or surface for an hour. Create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand that lasts until the end of your next turn, which is super handy. It's not as powerful as minor illusion, but it's really, really cool just to have that in your pocket.
Well,
So
Mold Earth
I
seems
think
really
you can do
good
up
for
to
the
3 of those
theme.
at a time. So if you're creative and the DM is cool, you can really use that to manipulate a situation. And it's a cantrip, so having a lot of options is good. But again, totally your call. It's just one that I like.
I definitely want Mold Earth.
Alright.
Exit Prime, Captain Satchmo, and resub DJ Tails. And I'm not
I don't
sure
know if this
Dwarf, I don't
DM is
remember.
cool, Chad. We're gonna find out. You know him better than I do.
I don't know. Well, he did.
I
leave
might
us
take off
unattended
Acid
on
Splash
his
and just do
stream.
both.
That's
I want
insane.
Infestation.
That's right. I'm keeping his chat company.
All right. So
I can only have so many chats open. I'm not going to do a multi-stream right
Mold
now.
Earth is useless.
I
My
got
whole
2
character is
open
about
right
just
now.
playing
Trust me,
with
he's
garbage.
cool.
It's supposed
Apparently,
to be
Daverboy knows
that
exactly
way.
who this person is.
And I already read the
Awesome.
Prestignation.
Charlie, every time I hear prestidigitation,
And now everybody else is like, yeah, he's very cool. I'm like, but I feel like I'm asking the biased part of the internet.
I don't know. Asking the exact people who show up to this, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did I read this? I thought I did.
6 out of 10, he's aight.
Well,
Okay, there we go.
Hey, that person decided to be honest. And
I
that's
appreciate your honesty, Eden. I think it was Eden. It went by real quick.
Alright,
I'm not
never
used to
mind,
having
we'll
this
do
many
this, fuck it.
messages. I'm really not.
Prestidigitation.
I do send pretty mixed messages sometimes.
No, not. Jeez.
Nah, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Why are you like this?
Because, dude, you know I'm running on caffeine and no lunch. I'll get
Dude, I have wanted to make coffee all day and I can't.
Go
I haven't been
make
able to.
coffee!
Oh, whoops.
I can't. No, listen. I'm in
Why?
D&D
What the
mode.
fuck is it?
Why can't you,
Presti-
you can physically get your legs up?
I could.
Walk
I
over
should
to
have
the
done
hot
it while
bean
people were
machine.
picking
There we go.
spells. Look, I just want to be here and be helpful.
You know what would be helpful?
These seem good.
Go drink some fucking coffee.
Oh Jesus. Also, hi to the other chats that I haven't interacted yet. I do words for a living.
Have you guys ever used or played with anyone that used Mold Earth? I thought that sounded great for playing with garbage,
Yes.
but people make it sound like I've made a horrible decision. Should I switch that
So-
out?
It really depends. So let me read it. Dirt or stone you can see within range. Shape colors both appear in dirt and stone.
Because it's either that or Infestation for me.
So I mean, that'll be useful for battle because you can actually mold the earth and create cover or difficult terrain, which is nice. You would have to ask the DM if they would let you flavor that to do stuff with garbage, because that's not technically what you're doing. It's meant
Mhm.
for the ground. It makes sense thematically for your character, but
Depends if the ground itself is garbage. I believe this is a moral question.
oh boy.
Yo, now it's getting deep.
Now, is it only what you perceive as trash, or is what everyone else perceives as trash?
Oh no, I think there's like an objective level of the trash I'm looking
The
for.
other nice thing about that spell is because you can actually create words, shapes, or both. You can spell stuff out, and so you can basically talk without having to talk. So if we end up doing anything stealthy, that's very handy.
Oh,
Or if you're like, I
yeah.
need to communicate an idea without needing to talk, I could draw it in the ground. So it's all about how it. I
Basically,
think
something
Mold
is
Earth is a really
possible in
cool spell, and
hockey
it fits your character
and Anthony.
thematically. Is it the best min-max spell? No, but does it fit your character? Absolutely.
I have returned.
Hello.
Okay. He
Yeah,
sold me on it. I'm
Mold
keeping
Earth,
it.
What's your opinion?
That spell's super cool.
Thank you. There we go.
Perfect. Thanks for your resub, Sinner.
And that for you, Moist, I think that really worked because you could use Mold Earth to kind of move trash around. I think that'd be really good.
That's exactly what I was
There you
thinking
go.
as well.
So
Yeah.
as
Like-
long as
like-
the DM says you can do that, you're good.
Like, and I could even think of like dirt and grime and stuff like that being affected by it too.
That sounds
And
wonderful.
as your power grows, I
Thanks for
might
some
even
Carson,
be willing to
man.
let you do like
Thanks for the resub, Carson, my
refuse
man.
itself, like discarded weapons and stuff.
Oh, Fuck yeah.
See, when you have a cool DM, that spell is badass.
So, what about between Acid Splash and Infestation? That's the last decision I need to make. I can't decide. Thanks to Prime Kade.
Infestation has the, I believe that's the one that makes them move as well as damage them, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
That one's good if you want to mess up the positioning of an enemy. So if you're fighting an organized enemy, such as humanoid bandits, for example, which are generally more organized than, let's say, rats, then that can help putting them out of position. Whereas Acid Splash is just a more reliable form of damage. So that's something to consider.
Okay. Thanks to Tier 1 Winslow and the resub Bat Feline. Mage Hand so I can interact
What
with
class
shit
were
in
you
the...
again? Caster level? Or caster thingamajig?
Me?
Yeah.
Wild Mage Sorcerer, I believe.
Oh, you were a sorcerer. That's why I have to switch this so I can see those. Because I was
Thanks
like,
to
what
Prime.
is infestation? I actually don't remember
Incursio.
this spell.
Oh, man.
Cloud of Mist, please.
Sorcerer is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's really great later, Moist, you can get access to a spell font, which lets you use points in your pool to use meta magic to augment spells as you cast them.
Like Twin Spell, the best.
So basically, as you I have the idea in my head that as you cast spells, you're just rearranging certain types of garbage and refuse and trash to like make the spells happen.
Yes.
So as you like incorporate meta magic, you could maybe even like you take a glass and discarded leather and you kind of twist it together to make like a certain form and then it explodes in magic.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
That sounds wonderful. That's exactly what I would like. Thanks a huge Tier
all
3,
kinds of
Rolf.
cool stuff we can do with that.
Thank you, Rolf. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm sticking with
I
Acid
don't have
Splash.
spells to search, right?
Thanks to the 5k bits, Karstark.
That is
Thank
correct,
you. God
Samurai.
damn. And super generous.
You don't do nerd shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
shit.
stick with
Let's go,
Acid
monks.
Splash.
Do any of us have detect magic?
Monks?
The
That
person from Majital has it inherently, which is
I'm all
Taka's
set.
character.
Oh,
I
well, there you
have-
go.
I have detect magic automatically?
That is correct because you're from
Thanks to
Majital.
gift sub,
Damn,
Rolf.
Okay.
I assume that's the next part of this is what we get based on our races and classes and locations and
Thanks
stuff.
to
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Basically, I just need the
And the
stuff
5
that
gift subs
requires your
liquid.
input.
Thank you.
I will handle everything else.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. That makes
Basi-
sense.
Like, I mean that's not like an insult, and that's just purely to keep things efficient. Because
Acid
Yeah.
Splash is also thematic.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I'm a little curious. I don't know how deep these things go. Someone just put like a hypothetical in here, like a math question, basically. So if I took Infestation and used Mold Earth, could I make like a landfill of trash and infestation the enemies to make them fall in or something? Or how deep does that interaction go?
Well, good sir. Mold Earth would be a good start, but later you will get full-on stone shape, which we could even augment to be trash shape. And the higher level spell will not only allow you to make a ditch for them to fall into, but you could build entire battlements made out of glorious garbage, a tower made of trash, all
Oh,
sorts of things.
alright, I'm taking
Yep.
Infestation.
Need a
then.
sniper post, pew pew, on the top of trash.
Alright, we'll do Infestation then.
Is there more information I should gather from my character sheet, or should I send it to you?
Okay, well, we have to go over skills
Okay,
next.
perfect.
You do get to
Oh.
choose some skills,
Okay.
but we are almost done. Once your spells are chosen and once your skills are
Do you
chosen,
remember
that's pretty much all
Shadowcat
you choose
2077? I do actually. Why?
I'm just trying to
You a
choose
friend?
two more cantrips here.
We start level
You're a
1
cleric,
dwarf.
right?
I think he said
Yeah,
level
I chose
1.
Thaumaturgy.
That's fun. You've seen Panic use that.
I know what that one is. I'm just trying to think of the other two one right now.
Oh
Thaumaturgy.
man, I'm even going like further. Like later, you could get create construct, and you can make trash golems to attack your enemies. That could be really
Did you-
cool, too.
I'm glad to hear you're so excited about the trash theme. I'm super excited too, man.
Taka, which two
I'm
did
here for
take
you
again?
guys. So
Healing word and cure wounds.
Healing ward.
You don't have a base damage spell?
I'm the only
That's
healer
fine.
who
I'll
can
ramp
protect
up
the
into the
healers.
late
No,
game.
so are you looking for cantrips?
I got cantrip, I got thaumaturgy, I got detect magic already, so I just have two more. You help me out here? I don't know where to go. There's so many different options here. There's men.
Hey, well, yeah, I was gonna say, how many more cantrips? do
Oh,
see
you
and
changed
how
your
many
name,
more are
Shadowcat?
first level?
Okay.
Spare the dying, and it's just
So-
like, yo, that sounds dire.
So Spear the Dying is nice because you can save people from having to make death saving throws if you get to them.
Did you high five an unconscious
Catapult
corpse?
does a
That's
shit ton
literally
of
what
damage. You're
doing.
good? Okay, perfect then. Detect garbage.
I mean, basically.
That's just
Toll the
called
Dead's also really good.
smelling.
Arcov uses that on
Using my
Saturday.
nose.
We have a Trashmancer. We have Goker. We have the samurai, Batman. We have
Batman and the Goker.
we have the Penguin Goblin,
Just the first.
and we have a halfling monk, dude. Like
The Penguin.
The most normal one here is the halfling
Thanks
monk,
for some kill
pretty
Ganon.
much.
Yeah, you're fucking boring, Lud. You blew it.
Hold on. Why would you say he's the most normal?
Because he is. Like, it's pretty
Well,
standard.
It's stinky or Stinkler
Samurai are
smell
normal
gore.
if you're in a samurai land.
Yeah, but you're also you're Batman. You just said you were gonna be Batman.
I mean, I'm a man
Thanks to
that is a
Dark One.
bat.
I see.
I didn't
Apologies.
say I was gonna go
Thanks to
full
the
Christian
bitch
Bale.
Sarah
I'm
Diator.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Donkey
Well,
and I have to
I
like
think
have a
regardless, the
conversation
man
about
is
how
bad as
Batman
hell.
you want to be.
That's true.
And a halfling.
He'll decide the level of Batman you are. Are you a George Clooney type? Are you
That's
a Ben?
true.
Are you a Ben Affleck Batman? Or are you?
Whoa,
like a
okay,
Christian
let's
Bale?
not go all the way to the bottom, low-hanging fruit.
Hey.
I like Edward Cullen.
Thanks to
Batman.
resubs.
Oh, get out.
Special squirt.
Look, man. Those
Hey,
movies were
Squirt.
not very good, but not because of Ben Affleck being Batman. He actually was a very good, like, physically imposing Batman.
He really looked tired to be there, which is
DC
probably
has
what
a lot
Batman probably felt like.
Yeah,
Thanks to the
Batman
bits,
is
Nightshade.
tired. Like, look at him. He has to do so much shit as a human. Like, I'd be tired too, bro. You gotta chase these prima donna, like, super creatures. It's like, I don't want to do it because of reasons.
It's funny, I
all right.
tested my spells. Do I type those out onto the
No idea. I have no
You
clue.
put that, okay, so look at your character sheet, and you'll see an area in the center, and you'll see it says spellcasting and attacks. Put it in
Thanks
the
to
big
resub.
box underneath those bars.
Desperado.
So down.
Yeah, just, okay, look in the center. Do you see where it says armor class?
Yeah.
Move down until you see spellcasting.
Nah, I'm gonna stick Razzle Dazzle only
your
because I don't know what
your
this
character.
affects with my character.
Yep, right there.
I
You
don't
got
mind
it.
if my
hold
character
on, hold on.
isn't
Goddamn.
like huge DPS. I'm really in it more for
Every
the
time.
theme of it.
Just assume I'm there.
Yep.
I'll type her out. Include the cans?
Yep, cantrips as well. Yep.
Is it 5 gifts of Zanus? No, he said he likes Razzle Dazzle. Like he already like okayed Razzle Dazzle for my theme. So I'm fine with Razzle Dazzle.
Proficiency, I think it's just 1.
Thanks, resub,
No,
never
it's 2
mind.
plus 2. Got it. Okay, done.
Yeah, Dwarf.
Do the math.
No, I was like, what's my proficiency bonus? I could put these numbers.
Should buy a
here.
human
It is a
slingshot.
2.
What is that? What is
Yep,
a human
I wanted to double
slingshot?
check. I couldn't remember, and I think what am I strength and con? Yep. Okay, strength con.
And Toll the Dead. Okay.
Toll the Dead is
Alright.
great. Good choice.
Mm-hmm. I've used it before. Once, when that one time I played a cleric.
I'm just saying, like that. Arcov uses that all the time, and it's just it's so good.
Because it's like one of the only offensive.
Thanks to
things
the
that
tier
uses
1
one
duct
technique,
tape.
a
Especially
healing
low
thing.
level, like it's really good damage for a cantrip.
We'll see what
I
happens.
looked at the
We'll see
spell
what-
Stink Cloud. No, I
we'll
didn't
what
see
happens.
that
We'll
one.
see what
Where's
happens. You're
Stink
basing a lot of
Cloud?
this judgment on rolls there, Ed. And as we've all noticed.
It's not a level
Look,
1
you
or
can't
a
predict the
cantrip.
dice, but you can prepare yourself with good stuff.
Gird my loins.
Thanks to resub, Hakalugi.
All right. In that case, we can now move on to skills for everybody. Yes.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. Let me move
Thanks,
on to
Dwarf.
skills then. First, we'll start with Moist.
Mhm.
I need you to choose. Let me copy paste this for you. Please choose 2 skills from the following list, and I will at you for convenience. Here you go. Choose
Alright.
2 from that list. If you have a question on what those skills mean, I can explain it to you.
Yeah, so Arcana. What is that?
Arcana is the study and knowledge surrounding the mechanical application of how magic works, the fundamental rules of casting itself, how magic interacts with the world, and how one might be able to manipulate them. So you would roll that to find out what spell's being cast, or how do I dispel that spell, stuff like that.
Okay, so that
Deception is straightforward.
yeah.
Oh, you were gonna ask something else?
No. I was
Okay.
actually just gonna ask if you could just do them all if you don't mind.
Yeah. Deception is pretty straightforward. It's deceiving people, like lying or things like that. Insight is the ability to detect if someone is lying to you, and it can also be used to detect their mood or maybe what might have upset them, things like that. Intimidation is pretty straightforward. You use either physical or magical power, basically the threat of violence, or some other form of threat. Basically, the use of threat to convince somebody to do something. Persuasion is the non-hostile version of using leverage to get people to do what you want. Religion is the knowledge of the gods and the other spiritualities that confine the world and how they operate dogmatically.
Okay, perfect. So I think the two here that best fit my character Stinkler the best would be Intimidation and Arcana, I believe.
Okay, then go to your character sheet. Do you see where it says skills and it lists out like Arcana, animal handling, and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, well no. Is it?
Do you see the dot on the left? That you can click on to make an X appear? That should be on the left of the little box. I'm watching your stream.
Over here, these.
I'll wait for it to catch up.
Oh wait, I see. There's just more here that weren't available. I see.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Okay.
go. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to click the dots on Arcana and Intimidation because you have proficiency in those. All right, and that's pretty much it from you because everything else I'll fill in. Now let's move on to next up is Donkey. Let's do your skills.
Donkey.
Here's a tier 1 Fishy
Sorry, I
Pasta
couldn't
in the
resist. I had to
Prime
do one.
GC and resub Big Booty Clapper.
Shrek is coming in.
I'm sorry. You probably get that crap all the time.
How many Shrek games are there truly?
Too many.
All right.
Number 7.
Donkey,
Thanks, the
I
Prime
need you
Ronin.
to choose 3 out of the entire list as a bard.
Okay.
Thanks to the resub Andrew Green.
I can give you a full rundown of that if you'd like.
Definitely got to go with animal handling.
Okay.
And then
Made you
I
wanna
guess
play?
stealth.
It's actually something that I've talked about with
All
Matt
right,
and
one
Danny
more.
before. We've been wanting to play, but
And
then Arcadum set this up for like
for the
this
last
group
one,
and invited me, so I wasn't going to turn that
investigation.
down.
Okay.
I believe Matt, Danny, and
Go
I
ahead
will
and
also
click
set up
on
a
the,
campaign at
dots
some
on
point
your
with some
character
friends.
sheet to indicate
Actually,
that
tier
you have
1,
proficiency in them.
I can see your pixels.
Uh,
I will be right back, just a heads up.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a tinkle real quick and say goodnight to Tiana. I think she's going to bed now, so give me 1 second.
all right.
Did you get them?
Which ones I had? Animal handling, stealth. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
animal handling,
I got
stealth,
'em.
and okay, you got it. All right, good.
Oh,
good,
wait.
good.
Okay, I got 'em.
All right, cool, awesome. So you're good. Next is Eddie.
Yeah, what up?
All right, you get to choose from this list. It should be determined. You actually get an additional skill access to it, which is the martial skill. The martial
Okay.
skill is a homebrew skill that allows you to determine enemies' abilities and their tactics while you're fighting it. Very
That's pretty
important to have.
badass.
Yeah, it's very
Sweet.
important to have. And it's kind of integral to how I do things. So I would suggest that you consider that one.
I mean, you already sold me.
So you get to
So-
choose 2 from that list.
Got it. Let's do Martial and Insight.
Okay, Martial won't be on that 5e list, so
Yeah.
go to where it says spells and just type in skills and then put it there instead. Where you put
Got
where normally your spells would be.
Copy that.
Okay, next is Taka.
Yo.
All right, let's handle yours. Cleric. Please choose 2 from this list.
More than happy to.
There you go.
Persuasion. And religion.
Awesome. So go and click the dots next to those and the skills.
Yes. More than happy.
Okay. And then the last one we have is the monk, which is Ludwig. Let me go ahead and give you your list. Here you are, sir. Please choose 2 from this list.
His mic is. Oh, he's back.
He's eating.
Great. Fucking great.
Yes, of course, yeah. Yes.
Come on.
I believe
don't
I'd
be
go
shy.
with acrobatics
Mm-hmm.
and likely stealth.
Nice.
Ooh,
Good choice.
choice.
Okay. now you all have your skills chosen. So do me a favor now and download this sheet and then send me that sheet into this group chat.
Oh, I see. With your changes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking back.
First,
Thanks to Prime Jari and
Ah,
Resub
damn it.
Cobra. Alright, I'm back in it.
Actually, you know what? What it uses. Here we go.
Oh, Moist, go ahead now that you're done with your sheet. Go download it and then send that sheet to me in this group chat.
Okay, so the last thing we needed was skills.
Yep, that was the last thing we needed for that.
Okay.
Hey. Downloading.
Yep, and then once you guys have downloaded it and sent it to me, we should be fully set up for characters. I'll have the mechanics and we'll have the characters chosen. And then we just need to go over some
Thanks to
campaign
Prime
stuff
Wheels and the
so I can
resub.
get you prepared for
Fimston.
that. And then we need to get map tools set up, which is how we'll play with each other. Map tools is also the opportunity where I get to flex a teeny bit.
Nice. Just real quick before we move on, phrasing. There we go. I got it in.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thanks to the bits Pepe
Oh, I
Fuse.
had to redo it because I misnamed my god, son of a bitch.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it, of course.
All right, that's
Thanks
1,
to
2,
Resub
3, 4,
Lavender.
5. That's all of you. Congratulations, guys.
Woo!
Okay, so now we're going to talk just a little bit about the campaign. You're part of a prologue campaign, which will be an introductory campaign, not only for yourselves, but the purpose of this
Thanks, Prime
campaign,
Joshua.
meta-wise, is to teach other players and the viewers about what Glaeus is. What you will explore during your campaign is what corruption means in Glaeus. And not in terms of political, but rather insidious, dark corruption.
Thanks to
And
give
that should be
subs
something
resub Snailiest.
that we're going to introduce and kind of explore during this campaign. The campaign will also be 10 to 12 sessions, just to reiterate that. And I want to double check our time. We met today at 8 p.m. CST, so that is Mondays at 8 p.m. CST. Is that the time you want to stick with for the actual game?
I can do that. How long are each session? Or is each session?
Each session is 2.5 to 3 hours long.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be fine by me.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Yeah, that's good for me too.
We'll
Okay.
make that work. Yes, sir.
All right. In
I
that
didn't
case,
choose a god, Tenno.
Are we good to play next week?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very well. Then now I shall make it official.
Thanks to Tier 1
The
Hopping
first
T.
official session of Lost at Sea will be April 12th at 8 p.m. CST.
Oh, snap.
Oh man.
Stinkler and the boys. Fuck yeah.
Okay,
wow.
now it's
Toots and the
time to
boys.
talk map tools. Those of you streaming, please do me a favor and maybe put it to a starting soon screen because I'm going to be sharing some information for you. That if it gets on stream, I will die. Please. So give me a second.
I'll go full webcam to
Are
be
you gonna be
safe.
streaming Discord to us or on your own stream? There's a lot of streams you can do nowadays.
Thanks to Tier 1 EBZ.
Whoa, nice BRB screen. Damn.
Oh, thanks. That was made by one of the artists in the community. He was just like, "You need one of these," and he threw it at me.
Ah.
All
You
right.
got good peeps.
Yeah, I do. I do not deserve them. Go ahead and click that, and then scroll down, and you want to download the .exe. Now your computer's gonna go, "This is a virus." It's not. Just
Oh, it
tell
always
it
does
tell it to shut up.
It always does that.
Map tools 1.84.
.exe. Yep.
Got it. So just that one?
Yep. Download that. It'll install itself. Tell me when you see grass.
When I see grass.
Yeah.
No,
when
I
you
only
open the
see his
program.
ass.
Let's do it. I accept the terms. What? My soul?
Run anyway.
That's
What?
all
No,
right. Joke's on them. I don't have one.
There's
All
no way that can be right, Vegeta.
right, here we go.
Yeah, for sure, Dwarf.
I just had an aneurysm from stupidity. Wow.
Oh,
I didn't know you were that
it's happened.
stupid.
Wow. Wow, session 0.
Wow, that's good shit.
I think I downloaded the right thing.
Thing's gonna get wackadoodle. Oh shit, is that homeless dude giving the old razzle dazzle?
Hey, thanks to
Ah,
the bits, Gherkinator.
Oh no.
hit finish.
He's the trash man. All right.
Trash man.
Yeah. He's the trash man. Skip it up.
All right. Do you see grass?
I do.
All right. Those of you that see grass, we're going to go ahead and have you connect to me. I will put the connection information in here. After you connect to me once, you will not need to input this information again, so you don't have to worry about it popping up on stream or anything. All right.
The grassy grasslands.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's going to be a very Boulder Gate kind of feel with this layout.
Okay, so please go to File, Connect to Server, click the Direct Connect tab, type in your username, and then input that information in its appropriate places. The last thing I gave you is the password.
Got it. So definitely say it live right now.
Please.
Should we put the username? Should it be our own name? Or should it be a character
it doesn't
name?
really matter. I always suggest character names for people.
Okay, I'll do that.
Connect the server. Username. Do we have to make it? Is that it'll list?
No, why is it?
All right.
This is very fucking deep. Holy shit.
Right.
I feel like I'm actually jacking into a new continent here.
I'm loving it.
And then you just connect.
All right.
If you have a timeout issue, check the port and make sure it matches the one I gave you.
Address. Direct connect. Let's go.
What is that number in between the two?
That's the port.
That's the port. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to put that in anywhere yet.
I see
Check
your
the one
direct
that
tab, right?
check the one that it gives you. It's slightly different.
Nothing's. Is this...
I'm in, baby.
Oh, address. There it is. Sorry, I was on the wrong folder.
Thanks to the resub, Nuka Ruka, and the 5 gift subs, Lamb's Gooch. Thank you.
All right, Stinkler, Goker.
What
believe
race
I'm
is
in.
Trash Man?
Yep,
Goliath.
you're in. You're in.
My 8 brain is doing this. Ooh.
I'm bad. You are a smart boy, Bosco. There it is.
Rub-a-dub Batman.
What?
Rub-a-dub Batman.
All right, I'm in.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I have to do it.
Batman.
Is there any
Goliath
saving
is
that I should
fun,
do, or is
okay.
it just easy?
No, it's already saved it in a config file. You're good.
Do I need a memory card?
No.
Okay.
Once everybody gets connected to me, I
I'm
will
the
then give you a
tallest
tour of
race in
map
the
tools
game,
and how it works.
actually.
We're waiting on Takahata.
Am I in?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
for fuck! It did not go in. God damn it. 1 second here. Jesus Christ. Always fucking me. Always me.
You're good, dude. Relax.
Oh, that's
We got
why.
this. Right now they're just minus 10 to him.
Damn it! I clicked it. I clicked it. I'm in. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, and here we go. So now I will load a map because I have to test your connectivity to me.
Okay.
This will take a long time the first time, but it won't in the future because it has to cache assets. So I'm now loading a map, and you should all be switching over.
Eventually.
The
Yep.
God of
Oh, I see
Trash,
it,
that would be
actually. Is
pretty
that the loading
fucking
thing at the
cool.
bottom?
Thanks to the
Yep,
resub,
loading
Quake.
campaign. It's loading up stuff and all that.
Is it wrong that this entire program feels like 2007?
No, not true.
Well, that's because it's 2005.
There you go.
It's
Actually-
very
Jesus
old.
Christ!
So what? Out of curiosity, why this over say like a Roll20 or something?
Because the things I can do with maps and map tools far surpasses anything that you can do in Roll20
Okay,
or any other
alright.
program that really exists out there at this time, with a couple of exceptions. But the problem with those exceptions is that I'd have to redo everything that I have, and it's really not cost efficient yet.
Got it.
Now, if they get super good, then I'll consider the switch. Like,
So have you been using this since it came out in 05 and you've just stuck with
No,
it?
no, not since 05, but I've
Got
been
it.
using it for 12 years.
All right.
Or
should we
10,
not show this
11?
part as well?
Once everybody starts loading, it's fine. So you can show it here. It's
I
only
know.
the connection part that we have.
It's
to be worried
called
about.
map
So
tools.
now you can show it.
Here, I'll just.
Loading. Get those files.
I guess that's the other
loaded.
question. Should we all be streaming while this is happening, or are you just
Oh,
gonna?
so we can talk about that. So
Okay.
this is how things
I'll
go.
still just wait.
Traditionally, people just host me and we play. I don't care what you do. If you want to stream it, you go right ahead. All that good stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you where my priorities are. I love D&D. My purpose is to spread D&D to as many people as possible. I don't care about how many viewers or subs, whatever. I don't care about any of that. I'm not there for that. I'm not there for the audience either.
How do I
I'm
move?
there for you, for the
Aw.
players. That's it. I'm there to make sure that my hope is that when you play with me and you've never played D&D before, that you yourself might continue to play. because I believe that this is the greatest game ever made, and it changed my life, and I just want you to see it for what it can be.
That's so
That's all.
cute. That's so
it.
sweet.
That's
Hell yeah,
wholesome.
man.
Yeah, that was
You ever
very
played
wholesome.
Tetris?
Tetris,
God, I'm
I
all
like Tetris.
emotional now.
Ever since someone said that song is super Russian, I'm like, no, it's no. Now I can't unhear it.
It is Russian.
It's Russian as fuck, and I love it.
All right, let me know when you're loaded. You'll see
There's
a
probably
bunch of
ghosts
tokens.
behind your screen.
You'll see characters.
I still have.
I had it and it disappeared.
That's because for some reason it made you load a different map.
Yeah, it
Ah.
says,
Thanks for yourself, Bray and
Solemn.
Potty Mouth.
Solemn is the map you should be loading.
Yeah, so it loaded something else, and then now it's loading that.
Solomon.
What cache are you guys up to?
I'm at 4D.
80.
60.
What?
45.
Oh, the trash god is the quickest.
Is this a race for whose computer can cache better?
It's my bad GPU. I can't win this race.
Thanks to give
So
some
I got a
time.
nice computer. I'm starting to get mad. I'm gonna have to ask some of y'all what the specs are.
I will tell you,
I'm getting shown up.
Thanks
I
to
used
some Seneca.
in my old computer, I have to run 2 map tools when I stream D&D, and it would constantly hiccup because map tools would push the RAM to my computer's limit. I actually judge the power level of a computer based on how many map tools you can have open simultaneously.
I don't know how to do that, Earth, but I can
My
ask.
smart,
current
actually.
computer is capable of running 16 at the same time because I specifically built one to run map tools.
So I don't know how I should feel about this. I'm not even at like a third of my CPU, but my memory's over half.
Look, man, map tools is not a perfect program. I'm sorry. I
No,
will tell
look.
you that when we're playing, it should be fine. So.
Let me put it this way: all I care about is your story. I don't give a shit what we're playing it on.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do we have to oil this so it works better? Or what? What? I'm just.
Yeah, he streams. It's
And
his
remember, it
name's
only takes a long
Arcadum.
time the first time you load a map or a new set of assets.
Yeah, I know. It's like that one time when I tried to play Dota back in the day when everyone said it was fun and but I had a shit connection, so every time I loaded
And you
in, I
realized
had to
what you were trying to do.
download everything. So people were like, "Yeah, get out." No one was patient for me.
Will I be streaming this? Yeah, for sure.
This is the waiting game where we get to vamp and chat with one another, right?
True.
How's everyone's day going today?
I
I did
streamed
this-
more. Kurt, I need a break.
I did a session 0 before you guys.
You did
Hey.
2 sessions today?
I bet they were
God.
lame compared to ours, though. Ours were
Who'd
probably
you-
awesome.
Who was you working with there?
The other group is their game is called the Scrolls of Not Check, and they are one of your sister groups. They are comprised of GTA 5 role players: Burn, Hirona, Kiwo, Milton T. Pike, and Sock.
Neat.
Nice.
GTA 5 role players specifically.
Mm-hmm. I also
That's
have a
neat.
second GTA 5 group, which is comprised of. Oh gosh, I don't remember all their names.
At this point, how many games? God, I can only imagine how you.
I'm
Give it
setting
your
up.
list of all of your games.
I do actually.
What is the greatest one?
The one you're in.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Damn.
Fucking layup on
Thanks to
that.
resub half
It really
decaf.
was.
But okay, the other GTA 5 group is I'm a Space Boy, Immortal HD, Penta, Live, Seer, and Will Neff.
Oh wow,
That's pretty stacked.
Yep. I've also got a game forming with Co Carnage, Ezekiel the Third, Chilled Chaos, and I believe we're trying to get Gassy and someone else in there. Gassy Mexican and somebody else. Yeah, pretty good.
Is there someone you would love to play D&D with, like Barack Obama?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Somebody that was a meme in my own chat. It's like, just ask Obama to play, and somebody made a cut video of him asking to play D&D with me, of like his words and voice cut.
Right.
It's really silly. Honestly, there are a couple of people that I'm like that are not so far outside of the realm of possibility. Like,
Sure.
there's an actor group I kind of want to put together with like Henry Cavill, who's a gigantic nerd. So he's within the realm of possibility. Chandler Riggs, who plays Carl from The Walking Dead, actually is in Callus Row, my VR chat RP, and he wants to play
nice.
D&D with me. So that guy's cool. I want to get Felicia Day in another game that actually runs and doesn't miss so many sessions. I have lots of people. I just want to play D&D, man.
Henry Cavill would
That's
probably
why
be a
I'm
really
saying
good
it's
fit for it.
Hell yeah,
Hell,
dude.
You asked me last year, Ludwig, and I was like, I gotta find a way. I was trying to find a spot for you for so long.
I'm in no rush in this life.
Oh man. Okay, you
All right, I
guys
think I'm
should
in.
be getting close. Okay, yep. Ludwig's
I'm at
almost there.
182. I'm
Thanks
almost
for the
there.
gift sub, Justin.
190.
Just got the second one loaded in.
Just got the second one. Wait, what are you actually at?
Thanks for your sub, Bracy.
170 of the
Okay, I was like, I just got number 2 loaded in. Ah, yeah, we're making progress, boys. Oh man.
After this, everyone's having dinner finally at like midnight, right?
I mean, that's my plan.
We are
You've had-
almost done.
Found some pizza mid session.
Hell yeah.
See, you can do that with no shame because of the workout you did earlier.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the part where I ask, like, hey, dude, what do you bench, bro?
No.
Yeah,
you don't ask
and then I
that question.
flex.
What do you
No, I like-
bench,
no,
Lud?
hey, I legitimately want to know.
315 raw, at least 12.
Are you
reps.
shitting me?
No, he's just lying. He's lying.
Oh boy, is he juicing the numbers?
Yeah.
Ah.
What? Do you bench the bar, Ludwig? Are you up to doing raw bar?
Okay. All right, trash man.
What do you squat or deadlift at all?
Yeah, I do squats. I do deadlifts.
What are you pushing or pulling? I
I
guess.
squat about 285.
Okay.
I deadlift about
Thanks to the Prime EJ.
255,
Okay.
and I bench about 205.
So I'm gonna tell you right, you destroy my bench, but I'm actually competitive with your leg numbers. My upper body is garbage.
I have a pretty low deadlift because I hurt my back once, so I don't like going too high.
That's fair. The highest I've ever deadlifted is about 400. Is my peak. My
you can't
squat is
bench-
about
Thanks to
my
resub
squat is
tough.
about my squat's where you are. It's about 280 on a
And
working set.
Jubakatsi.
But my
Your
bench is
deadlift-
awful. Like I've never gotten above like 145.
You guys like to like do splits? and
That is
stretch and stuff?
crazy. I've never heard of a human like that.
Yeah, my upper body is
You're
awful.
built like a Dorito.
What flavor Dorito though?
All right.
Original.
Is everybody connected? You guys?
I'm
see the
in.
map?
I'm
I
in.
have 2 left.
Okay. What about you, Donkey?
I'm at 195.
I do
Alright, he's
legs. I've been
almost-
doing legs for like 2
good.
months
He's
consistently.
still, yeah, that's still
We're
more
all
than
being
my
polite,
bench.
letting each other get through the door.
I've gone up like an inch and a half on my
No, but you're
legs.
good. By all means, you go first.
In
Be
like
careful
mass,
zooming out.
not height.
You'll
Oh,
see more
yeah.
than perhaps you're ready for.
I choked. I went a little far.
Here, I'll help you. Let me help
I
you.
can't believe I kept zooming out and
There you
found
go.
an entire. Oh my god!
To be clear, something I'm going to show you guys. The other reason I really like map tools is since you've already kind of zoomed out. That map is to scale to your character's tokens. All
Huh.
those buildings have interiors. It's fully ready for play. They have NPCs, all that stuff.
Wait,
And
every one of these buildings has something in it.
Mhm.
Like, would you click to another map to
Thanks,
bring it up, or would you
generic.
just like?
on this map, I would probably click to another one, yeah, to
Got
load
it.
those interiors in order to save space. But many times they're actually on the same map.
That's actually really cool that it can handle that.
Yeah. So to kind of give you an idea, I really want to go over this explanation when everybody's there, so everybody can see it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm excited too.
I'm really hyped. So I'm like, "Dude, what about this? What about that?
This is basically where I get to kind of show one of the things that playing with
God
me can
damn.
get you in map tools is. The idea is I want to dissolve the aspect in your mind of
Next to
limitations
generic.
of like video games and stuff like that. Not that they aren't great, but the idea behind it is you can go where you want to go.
Unless you're
You
supposing.
are here. Your character is there. It's a world that you can explore, and I am prepared enough to handle you veering off or being interested in something else. And there are a lot of players that'll limit themselves due to either option fatigue or paralysis. I want you to feel that you can do what you want to do, and there is no wrong choice in that regard. I'm ready for you.
In before we actually end up doing 24 sessions because we can't stop fucking getting out of the start town.
Man,
Dude, there's a landfill here. 3 episodes later, there's so
isn't,
much.
Isn't the greatest fear of every DM is a bar? Like, no. Okay.
So my favorite is when I'm sitting because I don't know if you how much have you actually played Arcadum versus DM? Like I know there are some people who are like forever DMs.
You're on the far
Do you ever
left.
get the
I
fatigue
don't
of, like,
know.
I wish I could play a little bit, or you
These
just
aren't our
like, I'm good
names.
DMing?
I will always, of course, want to play, but I don't know. I've done way more DMing than playing, definitely by a pretty ridiculous degree. I think I was running 9 games a week last year for pretty much the entire year. I run a lot more than I play.
Those are
But
characters
I
from
don't
another
regret it because
campaign.
I
That
love
makes
what
sense.
I do. It's so
Have you ever
I've never regretted it. So.
have you ever had the sensation when you're a player, when you get the opportunity of, because you have DM so much, you almost see what the DM is going for, and you watch other players
Ask Arcadum to see his
either
whole
throw them
space
a
map.
curveball
No,
or
why?
watch them
We'll get
adjust
there.
on the fly, because you're like, that's not what you wanted us to do. Good adjustment.
Yeah, I've done it a long time. That I see the seams, but I just don't say anything. I just play because I just want to play. So.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, are you in Donkey and Taka?
Mhm.
Yep. I'm loading in.
All right, here we go. Welcome to Map Tools. Okay. Click on the map and then hold spacebar. That's how you can point at things on the map and be like, hey, what's that? Who's this? All that good stuff. Control space to make a talking bubble to put over your token whenever you're going to talk as your token. You will all have tokens like these, by the way. And then shift. You'll have like tokens like these for your characters. Shift space to make a thinking cloud so you can sass your allies without getting punished for it. Super good stuff. All right, so now we have some preferences to change. Go up to the top left-hand corner, go to Edit, go to Preferences, click that.
Copy that.
Go to Sounds, and then go to where it says Play System Sounds, and uncheck mark that so your sanity doesn't evaporate.
Yep.
What did I told you? Already muted audio in the thing before you even said to.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
All right, so now go on to Interactions in that same area. Go to where
Where
it
was
says
the sounds thing again? Sorry.
go to Sounds in the tab. Okay, top left-hand corner, Edit, Preferences.
Yeah, I want to have like some kind
And
of
then go
trash
to the
bag to
sound
carry
tab,
around.
and then go to where it says Play System Sounds.
As soon
and
as I
uncheck
can, I
mark
will.
that. And then go to Interactions. And then go to where it says Tokens. And then scroll down to where it says Stat Sheet Portrait Size and change that to 500. So that way when you scroll over a token, it'll pop up nice and big and look really nice.
You said 500?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops, I shouldn't have hit enter.
All right. And in addition to that, you'll see things like, as you scroll over them, you'll see that
There's a
there's
prime,
statistics
a
like
team of 6
HP,
pros.
AC, all that information, which is information that will be pre-programmed into your tokens for you. So that's what the characters look like. So these are just some characters, and you can go ahead and move them around. You know, if you hold down left click to move them. As you move them, you might notice there's a number underneath the token square. That is the number of feet that you're moving. So when I said things were to scale, I meant it. Every single one of those spaces is a 5-foot square. To help you see that, hit Control G to bring up the grid.
G.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Which one is mine?
Oh, good. The grid is very helpful.
Yep. Those aren't your characters.
Ah.
Those are just examples of.
Now here's a question. Every time I move over a token, it throws up that big picture. Is there a way to not have it do that every time?
Well, if you don't want it to be that big, you can go back to the stat sheet portrait size and actually make it smaller.
Got it.
But the only way to make that not show up is to make it difficult for you to move your token, and it's not worth it.
Good to know.
All right, so there you go. Let me go and move all these back. So now I can kind of give you guys a tour of everything. So as I said, this is the size your token will be. These
Are you
the
gonna have
super
someone draw
squares
your
there.
character?
And let me go ahead and zoom you
I
guys out to the
I
maximum
wasn't
size
going
of the
to, but
city of
his
Solemn.
community apparently does that, and I'm super
So this
excited to
is the
see
city
that.
of Solemn. This is where you are.
Let's do so both
As
of
I
us.
said, everything is to scale. So you
Jesus.
can go inside this building and all these buildings and all these different things. In the places that you will play, they'll have interiors. There will be NPCs for you to talk to. It will be populated. There will be people. You will get to play. There will be many maps that will change through as your characters travel, and that is essentially what Map Tools allows me to do, is to create entire worlds on these 2D visualized maps. There are a couple of updates that I can tell you that you will have that the other players have not had. First of all, there will be a functioning music system inside of Map Tools with custom music that I have had made specifically for Glaeus.
Holy shit.
I've got it all custom made.
He's the prime mug.
Like everything is custom made, so you don't have to worry about DMCA for that. In addition to that, there will be weather on the map, so I can make it rain and snow and things like that. And this is what it will look like for at least my side of the stream, this is just an example. If you look on the stream, this is what a test overlay looks like. So essentially, there will be portraits of each of your characters made on the side, and it will be attached to your Discord connection. And when you talk, your character will talk.
Excellent.
That's
and,
fucking
and
cool.
I'm going to be in the bottom right-hand corner.
Are you
me.
serious? That's crazy.
That's
great.
really
So-
cool. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
yeah.
really good, dude.
So as they talk,
These are subject.
as you talk, your characters will talk. So there won't be any confusion about which character is talking. I'm also working on a Twitch extension that people can click on your character
These are some
portraits
rhino.
and bring up your sheet and actually read about your character and like their biography and stuff like that. I'm still working on implementing that though.
Holy shit.
Are you designing that yourself, or are you working with somebody?
I've got teams helping me with that.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what your background is in, so I'm already more impressed than I was before.
So
This is crazy.
and each of these overlays will be stylized to each game, so yours will look different from this, but this is just an example of the direction that I'll be taking it.
Man.
And I think we have finally got to the end of session 0, because that is pretty much all that I have to go over with you.
Dun dun.
Well, thank you for taking the time. That was
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
this is wild, man. Incredible work.
yeah.
So there's a couple things to see, and that's fan art. But there is one thing I wish to show you
Okay.
Mhm.
before people start taking off. One more thing I wish to show you. So
Thanks for some soul gaming.
as I said, the art community has been very wild and supporting me. One thing that they did for me, they made a cinematic of the final battle of the last arc. And it happened 50 years ago for your characters canonically, so your characters can actually know about it. So to kind of give you an idea of the level of dedication in the universe that you're walking into, I would like to show you that cinematic.
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Do it.
With this level of quality, I'm expecting it to be like fucking Blur Animation Studios or something crazy like that.
All right, here.
Pixar.
I wonder if they
Oh,
cast
man.
Edward Bosco.
Shut up.
Thanks to
All
give
right,
sub 123.
If you want to play it on your streams yourselves, or you can look through it
Oh wow.
on mine.
I'm already down.
All right. So here we go. You can either click on it yourself or just watch my stream. I'm going to mute myself and I'll play it. So here we go. Please. Oh, a little bit of context. So in the last story that I just ran, there is a presence called the Violet, which is
Actually,
the
hold on,
enemy
I'll
of
do it
all
like this.
creation. And what it does is it destroys memories. So when it kills something, it removes it from existence, and even the memory that thing existed. And it's called the Violet. And each time the Violet is fought, it is fought by a group of people known as the Seven, which constantly reincarnate to fight it again and again and again. Eventually, however, it came down to there's only one more shot they had to fight it. So the Seven chosen ones, the Seven Eyes, rose up to fight the Violet, who was being brought to the world by the Herald, which is this.
I'm not
massive
in
comet.
night mode or light mode.
All right, so here we go.
Just Firefox
I'll go and
default.
play it for you guys now.
I never have light mode on. So the community just made this for him, not even like commissioned. What an incredible group. This reminds me of something, and I can't put my finger on it. Like the style. The style. No, not Captain Planet. This is really good. Thanks for the resub, Josh. Thanks for the resub, Sad Kitty. Goku and the boys fighting Majin Buu. Yeah, I can't wait for Season 2 finale where it's Stinkler Smelgore defeating that cosmic being with trash. Opens up a soup can and fires a laser beam. That was so fucking good.
There you go.
That's hype.
That was
Wow.
very hype. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was made for me. That is the ending of the, and all that stuff was custom made by the way. You don't have to worry about DMCA. That music, everything was made for the project. And that story took 18 years to tell because those last characters that you saw entering that portal were my original D&D party when I first learned to play the game. They were all my old
Aww.
friends. So
Dang.
that's kind of that whole thing. So yeah, that I wanted to show you that because that is the world you're going into now, and you're a part of it.
Well,
Fuck
all
yeah.
right, big expectations, but
I
I'm
was gonna
sure the
say, I'm
Stinky
hyped.
Man and the
Let's go.
halfling and the crew.
Yeah.
You got it. Don't worry about it.
I
guys.
was muted.
All right.
Thanks for
Let's
some
see.
Dragon Warfare.
So now we got fan art and shit posting to go through.
So the fan art.
All right. So visible confusion. Okay. Thank you. Blood and Charlie chat be like, ah, yes, the 4chan Isles. Okay. Let's see. This is a guy who really
Oh,
likes
it's on
the
his
Terran race,
stream. Hold
and
on.
he draws them all the time.
Hey.
This. Ah, yes, it's my character.
Man.
I am the trash man.
Oh, now we're cooking.
I'm a trash man.
That's
right, so
lovely.
That's where the show peaked, right? Like that.
Here's your trash mage.
And now we're feeling it. I'm telling you,
Oh.
Stinkler is gonna be the key. Like in that animation for season 2, it's gonna be Stinkler opening up a soup can with that laser beam coming out.
Goker.
Oh yes.
We're already got yes.
Are you looking for this level of attractiveness, Donkey? Because I'm feeling really hot. Bothered.
This is exactly right.
Thanks for the prime with me.
Canonically right.
The halfling raised by Hoas. This is my boy's monk.
Hey.
Hey. I love it's tied on the horns.
He tied the horns on. Yeah.
That's. Oh
That's
man.
peak right there.
There's more of the halfling.
Kind of badass. Seems pretty tall for a halfling.
Let's see.
It's
We've
all about
got
perspective, bro.
more of the Goker.
In a good way.
Thanks to resub.
Literally-
Dragaroo.
Literally
Goker.
kicked.
Dude,
Did you have-
original the character,
Give
do not
damage
steal.
tattoo on your tail.
Oh, this is another one of the Goker. Very
That's
cool.
cool.
Oh,
Oh,
holy
man, there's
shit.
so much-
What
A
up,
lot of
Gex?
love for the Goker.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, yes, the trash mage. You will fear my power.
Oh, that looks
my
like
God,
a
the VV hat.
oh, it looks like a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh my
one
god,
of
he should be so good at stealth though.
those Kingdom Heart Final Fantasy mages.
Yeah.
Yep.
More
Thanks for
Goker.
5 gift subs,
Okay.
Banana.
That is VV.
Thank
to
you,
a T.
Banana.
They're making Goker really
I'm
sexy.
so confused. I don't.
Do I want to or not want to fuck
And
Goker?
thanks to the resub, Gian.
The Wandoxi priest that Taka was making when he was a furbog.
I'm sorry. You're back to the ether. Goodbye.
More of the Goker. This one's actually, I really like this one. I like the style. Yes.
I
Not
love the
sexy.
Joker lipstick.
Oh, they remade it. Oh, retcon for Goliath. All right, you got it. They remade it for Goliath, bro.
Oh, perfect. And then the stripes are painted on.
Hard edit, but you made it work.
Hard
Yep.
edit.
He said that. Thank you, Gian.
Jester. Okay, more of the Goker. Come on, you need.
Come on, Loki.
Oh, jeez. Am I a joke to you? Okay.
Always
not a
carrying
joke,
that
you're a
MF
goat.
Monopoly board on him.
Oh my god. This is.
What the fuck? Oh God, why?
It's not coming. It really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna be
it's all
great.
coming
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here's your halfling.
Ah,
Hey.
Nice.
I do see myself as a mesh wearing halfling.
I'm the trash man. I eat garbage.
I love Danny DeVito.
Lost at sea. Session 1. Yeah, that's pretty much what was happening.
Batman Ninja.
Is it, the second you were coming up with character, that is what I thought of immediately. That CGI movie where they just said, "Fuck it, it's pretty much what he is, right?" Yeah.
The goblin. I mean, I could heal you, but
Oh, that's close. That's close. Now you know why he chose healing. People always want to get healed.
oh my god.
What's it worth to you?
Halfling monk
Time
with
is
Goliath.
money, friend.
Good job, little one.
Aww.
Did Butch Hartman draw
I
that?
love
Who
the
did
extra
that
long
one?
hand.
That's why he believed he was a good martial artist.
Oh man,
That's like
somebody drew
actually
the
high
Gambler
quality
Black. So
cartoon.
there's a patron that has to do with gambling characters. He's a witch patron called the Gambler Black, and he's basically. I take the voice of Tom Kench, and I kind of play like a semi good but always insidious like wheeler and dealer. People's souls is pretty good.
Hmm.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Big Goliath, big can of trash.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
that is one. That's like a Bloodborne enemy right
Now here's
there.
the thing: if you're that big of a Goliath, it should be a goddamn dumpster behind you.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
two
walk sideways through
dumpsters.
doors.
Go forth, my trash.
Oh man.
Oh, with all the passion of Charlie too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. That's like
Oh.
God of War.
Oh
Yep.
my god, we have the
Boy.
group shot. Here's the group shot.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Batman head.
What's going on? I feel like Doug's character just got ulterior motives. You know?
That's the best Goker I've seen.
And then
They're
Yeah.
trying to draw the bat. They're just like, yeah,
What?
you're fucking Batman now.
Why is my character just so satisfied? I don't get it.
Also,
Unfortunately.
why is he wearing a sombrero? That's not a samurai.
All right, Charlie. At first you had their curiosity, but now you have the artist's attention.
Oh
The
boy.
trash
Oh,
man.
No.
Oh shit! That looks good.
You know what that reminds me of, and I mean this as a
Wow.
compliment. This reminds me of the anime style from the South Park Fun Times with Weapons.
Damn, I like that one a lot. That is high quality.
Yep.
You're ripped. You're badass, Charlie.
Cool ass
Yeah.
samurai.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool.
Also badass. No sombrero though. Points off.
No,
This is the Shadow Monk in traditional art style. Hand drawn.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
Let's see, we've got more of the trash man.
I think we found the fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this
Ooh.
Goker is sick. That
That-
Goker is so sick,
The
dude.
menace from that.
Oh yes,
Whoa.
yes, yes, please.
They gave
What
you
a-
just the best hair.
Yeah, that hair works super well.
Could
He's
be
a cold-blooded-
curvier, surely.
He's a cold-blooded killer like that.
Portrait of the Stink Father.
Hey, fuck. I mean, that's just kind of me, and just with a little trash in my beard.
Braided up.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be like a Campbell soup can holding up the hair?
Stinkler
at the bottom?
Spellgore.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like
gonna be
the,
so happy.
I'm like the avatar of filth.
Yeah.
Oh god,
These
the
are
goblin
good.
has been made. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, this very. You know what? Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close.
Oh, holy shit, Donkey! Put on a happy face. That's so terrifying. Oh shit!
Fuck.
That's surely
Ah!
a different route.
Put on a happy face.
It's a demon.
I can't.
I appreciate it being drawing crayon. Thanks
This
to
is
tier 1,
the
From.
Terran Samurai.
The bits car stuff.
Hey, now we're talking. Let's go some Samurai
Thank you, man.
Champloo.
Yeah, you're like the chill dude from Samurai Champloo.
Yep.
He's got dog ears though.
Or the guy from Lupin.
All right, so I'll take it though.
I'm in bed.
What are you calling yourself again? Batman. Okay. That one, Catron.
The Stink Wizard.
It's attacking the power of Juju.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
I
Honestly,
really like
What
this one.
I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna be like, hey Gaijin, help me come up with some stuff.
Got ourselves a group shot.
Squad.
Hey.
Hey.
I like.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I like this. My guy looks hot.
Oh man, Math Reds did a group shot. I really like his art style. Look at this.
Oh,
the Goku
shit.
is so cute there. That's the Geico
Oh.
Gecko.
100%, yeah.
I'm loving how you drew Durst nose. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Thanks to the resub,
man,
Jacoby.
that's a really cool.
Oh
Ah,
no.
Shady, so shady.
Oh no. Oh no. dude.
Yes! Oh my
Let's
God!
go!
You're so close. You're so close. You're so. Who did this? Who did this art? This is amazing. I love it. It's so close.
That is Bergenar. He's the one who just.
is money, friend.
He's the one who just. He's the artist that did the cinematic you guys saw.
Oh, because this
Damn.
is, you got the weight, maybe not the. Oh, okay, excellent. All this art is helping out so much.
Time to use your ultimate move, Charlie. Trash burial.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Beautiful.
It's Warzone.
You as the Furbolg.
Messing with you, dude. Ooh.
That is, Furbolg was a really cool idea, especially how like different the face could look. You know.
Oh my god. Well, this is it. You're Gambler born, so maybe you gotta deal with the Gambler Black. Oh shit, that's sick.
Damn,
That was
man.
dope.
You got a whole like album cover out of that one there.
Yeah.
I love that you can't see his eyes. It's fucking awesome.
Why so serious? I'm a lizard. Oh god.
Yes.
Oh no.
Do we live in a society though?
Thanks to the tier 1, Big
Dunk,
E.
I am so excited for what voice you give this character. I can't wait.
I can spoil it for you. It's gonna be his voice. I'm calling it.
Okay, well,
Man, we've already heard it. Then that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a sneak peek, baby.
They updated
fine.
it.
Then I can't wait for the
Whoa,
characterization you
he's
put behind it.
looking
I'm
Ooh.
sorry. I love that. I love that. I just love that. By the way, they captured the perfect energy I'm going for that
Man,
picture, by the way.
So
That
I'm gonna
one's
say right
sick,
now
dude.
about this particular piece of art. This also reminds me a lot of Dustin Elysian Tale, which was one of the first games I ever worked on.
That was
and
a
I
great
love the hat.
game.
Yeah,
No,
Great game.
would you like to say who you were? In
I was the sword. I was Ara.
You were sorry.
Yeah, but no, because the hat and everything. It just I love it.
Oh,
Ooh.
there it is. Group shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like how they
man.
already called him Bruce. God.
God, I'm liking that version of the Goker.
Look at just how big and handsome the Stinkler is.
That's a very nice
Oh,
looking.
Donk, we're not allowed to like each other, right? Like we just have to have a rivalry the whole time.
I feel like you're Groot and I'm a
Oh my god.
trash raccoon guy compared to you.
A
Some
rocket.
lizards just want to watch
Rocket.
the world burn.
I'm gonna do my Kamehameha.
Gambling, freeing throne everywhere on Psalm. Okay.
The money goes here.
Oh shit. Smelgore. Nice.
Ooh.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's like out of these old 8-bit horror games that were big on YouTube for a bit.
Yep.
That looks nice.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
happened?
Well, there's your Terran Samurai.
That's hot.
You have
Oh,
awo-
let's go!
You have
What?
awoken the big boy.
Let's go!
Wow.
Oh, holy crap!
Just wait till magic gets a hold of you guys.
What the
I'm
fuck?
just, look, guys. I welcome the art. Let's go.
No way that was made
Let's
during this
go.
stream. No
Got a
chance.
version of Coots here.
No chance.
Hey,
Yeah.
good haircut.
That's fucking crazy.
I like a little nipple on Coots.
Yeah, a little nibble.
Little
Trash. Trash.
trash.
Did I draw this?
You
Ooh.
at age 85.
Yeah, they draw. They draw fast.
Hey, you're looking
man.
good for 85. Let's just be
What-
real.
Yeah,
Wanna-
trash
wanna
is the
see
secret to
something
eternal
crazy?
life.
Because if they didn't do it, the image wouldn't go away. So they
Hey,
had to
Charlie,
do it.
what if I told you that they already made a figurine of you?
Oh, I'd be ecstatic.
There you go.
Well,
Holy
Hero
shit!
Forge, here we go.
Yeah!
That is great.
Are his hands mushrooms or rocks? What is?
It's a clearly a fungal infection.
Holy good trash.
It's raw, trashy essence.
Oh man, the halfling with the kite design.
Oh, I do like the
When
kite.
you talked about that kite, yeah.
Yeah, very.
Was that? Someone's got to give me the truth. Was that made during the stream, or is
Basically
that
short
like
name.
an already existing thing?
I mean, I'm down with it.
like that's
Alright,
absolutely
and,
fucking
uh,
nuts.
Master the elements for me.
Thanks for some dubs.
All right, and that's it for the fan art for session 0.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
So much.
We haven't even started.
Incredible talent. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, I'm always
Yep.
blown away by people who could turn this around like in hours.
Yep.
Okay. So it was you.
All
Okay,
right,
I see
And
it.
now we have come to the end of our time together. Thank you guys so much for showing up, for giving me time in your busy days, and for playing in my game.
All right, gamer.
Yeah, thanks for
Appreciate
having.
you.
Thank you
Thanks
for having
me,
us.
man.
I'm
No
stoked, dude.
problem. I will see all of you April 12th at 8 p.m. CST.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Down on my
All right.
whiteboard.
Farewell, travelers.
Have a great night, team.
See you later,
Have a
guys.
good night.
All right. Well, that was pretty fucking cool. I'm excited. I know I'm gonna be lost, like, for weeks, but we'll get there. I'll eventually figure it out. Thanks to the resub, Mini Mary Marie. What an incredible, like, community and commitment to the game. Having full custom graphic commission animations and everything, wild. Absolutely wild. In the previous games I've watched him DM, I did not see like to that level of quality, so he's really been amping it up recently. It seems crazy. That'll be fun. So I think it's supposed to be like an every Monday thing then. Yeah, I've seen the VR RP he's done. Fan art thing is huge in D&D. Yeah, true. Monday, what time? I think it's going to be Mondays at 9 p.m. EST. Do I still have that old recorder from gameplay and commentary vids? Of course I do. Yep, I'm also familiar with Critical Role, yeah. Yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit, but I'll probably go to bed here in a little while. I just figured we'd hang out. Shoot the shit for a bit before calling it a night. It's a little late to start a game. I don't feel like loading up Bloodborne and hopping in for like an hour, no point. So we'll just hang out for a bit. Will you stream it? Yep, I'll stream every D&D sesh. Thanks to the tier 1 Stancherant. Are you bleeding under your shirt? Can you see that? It's Tiana's new hair color. It keeps, like, staining my shirts because I wear white shirts. A quick summary of the character. Goliath, wild mage, focused
Come,
on the use of
friends.
trash.
The
Hey,
door
thank you,
of fate
Arcadum.
shall open.
I appreciate the raid,
I've
man.
been waiting for you, friends.
Hey, welcome to the Thunderdome. Super excited to get started. Welcome, Arcadum's community. Very talented group of people. Wonderful art, really appreciate it, and super excited to get going. Fucking awesome. That was great. No, we're just hanging out for now. It's a little late to just like hop in a game and slap ass or anything, so I'll probably just hang out, shoot the shit. Thanks to the Prime Jade. And thanks for such a fucking sweetheart, Arcadum, man. Thank you for the 20 gift subs. Your passion for the game is contagious, man. I was smiling the whole night. Just even getting like a rundown on how it works. So it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks to the resub, Opaco. Really appreciate it, man. Nah, we'll do YouTube night tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. We'll do YouTube night soon. Thanks for 10 gift subs, Crossedge. Thanks again, man. And thank you for the bits, Cosmic and Fluffy. And I hope you like that mat, Cosmic. This is the only play mat I have. God damn. And thanks for the 5 gift subs, Sile. Thank you for the generosity tonight. Arcadum is, yeah, absolutely the best DM. Fucking incredible production. From the site, the commissioned art, the animation, his stream layout, which I think is super cool to have like the character icons with the lighting up so you know who's talking and when. Awesome. Everything is just so refined and fine-tuned to be great. Thanks to Prime, Rukanaro, Xavier-sama, and the resub, ya boy, Loki Bear. Have you been vaccinated yet? All of us are actually going tomorrow. By all of us, I mean like Danny, Tiana, all of us, like the group. Yeah, I know. We've barely even scratched the surface of Arcadum's worlds, I've heard. Apparently has like an entire astral realm as well. Like a bunch of planets and stuff, which is really fucking cool. Is that another animation, or is that like a... I imagine with how much D&D Arcadum's DM, there's probably a lot of like lore surrounding his game, so is that like a history of one of the campaigns? That's exactly what Airplane just said, GameHog. Do I have an idea how the character will look? However the community wants them to look. Any and all wild interpretations of the character is fine by me. I'd like to see the variations. The Johnson & Johnson one is the one we're getting. Sleep well, underdog. No, like I said, I'm going to do YouTube tomorrow night. Or Wednesday. We'll play it by ear. You can't click links Airplane, but yeah, I will definitely search it up and watch it. What was that thing with the power plant near Tampa? Apparently toxic waste fucking bled into the, I don't know, like water systems or something, or some kind of algae bloom something. I don't know. It's Florida, so just assume the water's toxic. It's just safer that way. Thanks for the big tier 2, Nightning. Thank you for the tier 2, man. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the bits, Video Jame. No, hello, Abby. Are you gonna voice your character? It'll just be my voice. I'm not very good at like different voices unless it's Scooby-Doo, and my character shouldn't sound like Scooby-Doo. So it's just gonna be me. Yeah, like, I plan on doing that, Deku. Just probably not tonight. Just got into the top engineering school. Congratulations, Super Score. Good work, man. Hope you enjoy it. Good luck on your pursuit. My girlfriend wants to have an open relationship where she can go and make out with other guys. I don't know what to do. Well, it sounds like you don't really like that idea, so perhaps don't agree to it. Would be my advice. Yeah, man, I'd probably just say it's at a point where if you're not okay with that, then probably just move on. I mean, it is I mean, the door opens both ways. That means you can also go out and make out with other girls if you wanted to, if that interests you, I guess. But clearly you're not super on board with it, so probably just don't. Thanks to the resub Charizards, Tobias, Crumalinks, and the Prime C2. Thanks, Crumalinks. Yeah, Andrew WK is another one. Pretty similar looks. Thanks to the resub Footgasms and Buffman. I don't know what that means, Num Nums, but congrats. What are we doing? Just hanging out for now. We were doing session 0 of our D&D campaign tonight with Arcadum. And now we're just going to hang out for a little bit. It's late, so I just want to sit back, relax, shoot the shit with chat. Help a man not stay in a bad relationship, I guess. Nah, I'll break out the Scooby-Doo impression at another time. Yeah, the D&D art was great. Man, especially the three that really fucking jumped out at me. The Terran one, the Terran Samurai, fucking nutty. If that was made during the stream, that guy is one of the most talented artists I've ever seen. Working in 3 hours, well, less than that because he didn't have the character right away. Working in less than 3 hours, so like 2 hours, to create something of that quality is fucking nuts. The figurine also stuck out to me, even if there is already like a service to like make figurines, still even whipping that up is super hard. And then the other one was the I think it was also the Terran Samurai, right? It was like that full-blown colored one of the Terran Samurai side profile. Looked like Samurai Champloo. Thanks to Resub Master Doran and Huluani. I also really like the one of Stinkler, where it was kind of like in the South Park anime episode style. That looked really good. Wait until you see Magic. Their art will blow you away. They do it in under an hour. Is that a community member of Arcadum's? What is Magic? Let me see. Magic Fire? Dr. Stone Season 2 was good, but not nearly as good as the first season. Is this the correct one? It seems safe to show on stream. I don't see any like hentai or anything, so it should be fine. Is this who you're talking about? Yeah, this art looks pretty nutty. Are they a professional artist? Did they work on Hades? Yeah, well, I'm excited to see that then. Jesus Christ. They're freelancer comic artist. They seem very talented. Thanks to resub Icy Wiener. And the bids are getting Karstark. It all just boils down to luck, Karstark. It took years. And to start, just hang out and just whenever you want, just start talking. Like, it doesn't need to be with somebody. Yeah, but it does just boil a lot down to being lucky, Karstark, unfortunately. Thanks to Prime Spode. What should I eat? I don't fucking know, man. Get yourself a big protein dish. Yeah, Arcadum, you should be super... I already know you are, but you really should be super proud of your community, man. Especially that animation. Top tier shit. Absolutely top tier. Thanks to tier 1 Big Wetty. My favorite Dark Souls build? I'm not sure, man. I have to think about it. Disagree, num nums. What do you usually play? A variety of shit. I play every single like new game that comes out. I usually blast through all new releases. But for like comfort food, like some cheese and wine shit, I'll usually just play. Been really big into the Souls games, replaying those. So I did Dark Souls 1 through 3 recently, going through Bloodborne now. GTA RP. That's really about it at the moment. Big fucking game drought right now. What crypto wallet would you recommend? Kraken and BitConnect. Or, Jesus. Binance. Not BitConnect. I'm not trying to fucking scam you. I don't have like stake in BitConnect. I meant Binance. But Kraken and Binance, I think, are the two best ones. For sure. That's insane, Arcadum. Holy shit. Your community's got everything covered. Art, music, animation. Christ, you have your own studio. I used Gemini back in 2016. Switched to Kraken. Thanks to the resub catalyst. So many altcoins moved a shit ton today. I only saw Ripple went up. Let me check. How my altcoins doing? Ooh! Hooey! Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's pretty fucking nutty, boys and girls. We popped off. Thanks to the Prime Lunevity. Hey, well, as long as it's not horrible or anything, Harmon, or at least enjoying yourself, that's what matters, man. Thank you for the 10. I only moist meter new shit, but Code Geass is still probably my favorite anime. Thanks to the resub Nav. And Ninja. How much are you up? In the cryptos? On my one wallet, I was up 2,200-ish today. So that's pretty fucking nuts. Hey, well, appreciate it, Captain. Welcome, man. Did you ever watch Code Lyoko as a kid? Yeah, it show aged like ass. Show's like unwatchable now. I tried watching it a couple of years ago. It's fucking horrible. Didn't hold up at all. It's like really goofy, but not in a fun way. Thanks to the resub Dilf Queeferson. Cool name. Thanks to the tier 1 Big Harry. I'm pretty sure I say that every time you resub Dilk, huh? I feel like I always say that when I see Queeferson resub. Thanks to resub Captain Crust. How do you choose your tattoos? I thought they looked cool. I'll give you a little, I don't even know if I should mention, but I may or may not be doing a stream tattoo for a charity thing upcoming. I thought that would be fun. Thanks to resub Gamma, Poom, and the gift sub Miss Skibbles. That'll have a big chat element to what the tattoo will consist of. Thanks to the Bits Hudson. And I'm not going to be a pussy about it. I'm not copping out where it's going to be a small one in a place you can't see. It's going to be a hand tat. Been wanting to get my left hand tatted to kind of match the right. Well, not match, but just at least have both of them. So I'm going in deep on it. Hey, sleep well, Papa John. No, it's within reason. Like, chat's not choosing the fucking tattoo, like, start to finish or anything. I know what I'd want on there, and I know what part chat can dictate. I'll talk more about it once we iron out the details. It'll be a really fun stream for a charity that I've recently found and really appreciate the work of. Most of you know I used to do charity shit, but then had a real falling out with it. I felt like a lot of charities were scams. There's a recent charity that I really feel does some crazy good work, so do something for that pretty soon. Thanks for the bits again, Skibbles, or Kibbles, and Q-Hog. What charity? Called Cure Rare Diseases. They do some really good work. Thanks for the bits, Com. You're researching Action Park because of me. What? I'm researching Action Park just... Oh, because of you. Have fun, it's a wild story. What's your advice for someone who's new to the cryptocurrency? I'm not a fucking financial advisor, man. I was just tossing money into altcoins just for the sake of it. Just tossing little bits and pieces into them just because of fear of missing out. I don't even know half the shit that I put money into, man. You shouldn't ask me. If you asked me what any of the altcoins I put money into did, I would just be fucking blank. Sleep well, Peak. Sleep well, Nerd. We've done professional beatboxing before. It's pretty cool. When are you doing YouTube night? It'll either be tomorrow or Wednesday. I usually don't plan that shit out. I usually tier 2 or the 2 gift subs, Jer. And sleep well, Gothic. Did you hear about Ray, Saikuno, and Corpse going on Jimmy Fallon's Twitch? Jimmy Fallon has a Twitch? The fuck do you mean? Jimmy Fallon's Twitch. Holy shit, you're right. Man, that's gotta be hard to sit through if it's anything like the talk show. If it's just him hanging out and like talking to people, probably fine, but if it's anything like his fucking show, oh man. That would be miserable. Congrats to them though. That is the big time. Thanks to Prime Ronin. And the bits Torque. The tier 1 Doug is God. At the very least though, at least it's not Jimmy Kimmel. Going on Jimmy Kimmel would have been a million times worse. That guy like actively hates things that are new. Or that young people like. His whole shtick is just not being entertaining and just being bitter. They all suck? I think Conan's fine, man. I thought Conan and, what was his name? Craig Ferguson. I actually enjoyed their shows. Jimmy Kimmel should do Twitch. Why? Just so you can throw tomatoes at him? Like, what do you mean? Why, of everyone ever, why would you want Jimmy Kimmel doing Twitch? They're like the worst fucking fit. That'd be like saying Jared Fogle should be a substitute teacher. Thanks for the gift sub, Miss Kibbles. And thanks for the resub, Neshabu. Would you audition for Unfriended 3? Yeah, I'd fucking love to. I love the Unfriended franchise. That is like the perfect blend of self-aware goofiness and horror. Hey, you appreciate it again, man. Exactly, Pierre. Thanks to tier 1 unsealed and resub Dev Apathy. Thanks to the Prime Nyomincha. No, like I said, Craig Ferguson and Conan were the only two I've ever liked. And thanks for the Prime Ponchito. Do you like James Corden? No. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Jer. Appreciate it again, man. No, it's too late. I'm not going to be doing shitty games or anything tonight. Like I said, just going to hang out, go to bed here in a little bit. Thanks to Prime Alley. Apparently James is a shit person off camera. I mean, you'll notice a trend, right? Most people that get huge, like real world celebrity status, are a lot of times assholes. Shocker. I mean, just look at like any talk show host ever. Everyone that works for them says it's pretty miserable. Especially like Ellen's show, for example. Most of the workers say it was terrible. You hear that shit all the time. It's always more impressive when someone has a good reputation, like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves doesn't really even do anything like super nice. Like if you I love Keanu Reeves, as all of you know, huge fan, but it's not like Keanu Reeves does anything special. He's just not a douchebag. And that is so uncommon for someone of his status that elevates him to like a god status among the other celebrities who just are douchebags, right? Like if you listen to people tell stories about what makes Keanu a good guy, it's simple things like, well, why is Keanu a good guy? Like, I remember they were interviewing his coworkers on John Wick 3, and they're like, oh, he's just such a sweet guy. He brought us coffee once. Like, what do you mean? Like, he did, like, the bare minimum that a normal person would do because they're your friend? And that makes him the nicest guy in Hollywood? Like, that's how low the bar is on celebrities. Love Keanu Reeves, though. I'm glad he has that reputation. He does seem like a great guy. Thanks to the resub, Lumberrock and Weeaboo. Is Gronk a good dude in real life? Oh, fuck, he's super nice. His whole family is super nice. Gronk has 2 things going for him. Being super rich, super athletic, and just super jacked. Like, that guy he's like not human anymore. So he has no reason to be anything besides super nice. Thanks to the Prime, Yama, and resub Slaughter Street. And the resub Real Waffle. I'm glad to hear that, Fuzzy. Wish you the best of luck, and congrats on the application for affiliate. Hope it all works out, man. Oh, I really appreciate the kind words, Commander. Was that you that sent that animatic? Damn, how long ago was that? It feels like it was a while ago. Thank you, man. I hope you've been well. And thanks to the gift sub, Jer. Besides Gronk, what other celebrities have you met / seen in real life? Just through some of the work we do, we work with a few big celebrities. I'm not gonna name names, but yeah, a lot of them are exactly what you'd expect, just pretty fucking douchey. Gronk and his whole family, the exact opposite. Like some of the nicest fucking people we work with, like ever. But yeah, a lot of them are just kind of douchey. I'll say another one who's super awesome, T-Pain. T-Pain's a fucking great guy. And a great streamer. Thanks for the gift sub, Miss Kibbles. Do you have a favorite metal band? Cybreed. How come no more podcasts? What are we talking about? Post a podcast every Thursday. What about our boy Brendan Fraser? Never met him, never talked to him, but he seems nice. Seems like a good guy. Thanks for Prime Word. Any tips for an upcoming streamer? Yeah, it's the same advice I always give, man. You need to accept that a lot of internet success boils down to just getting lucky, and that part is out of your control. The only thing you control is how consistent you are. The more consistent you are, the more chances you give yourself of getting lucky. That's really about it, man. You can put $1 million into a production and have 0 people watch it. A lot of it just boils down to luck. Thanks to the resub Klim and the Prime Shadak. Yeah, I'm always up to collab with T-Pain on anything you'd like to do. No idea, Num Nums. I haven't met either one. Thanks for resub Tim Possible. Is Ludwig a nice person? Yeah, Ludwig's a nice person. I mean, yeah. You guys have seen his life nonstop for 22 fucking days. Like he couldn't be a douchebag unless like he gets all of his douchebag energy off when he's taking a piss or a shit or something. He just calls up a friend to yell at them. Like you guys can probably tell Ludwig is not an asshole. You don't need me to confirm it. It's the resub Mr. Frunk. And no movies I'm really looking forward to. Nothing looks too wild. When's next Bloodborne? Soon. Love Bloodborne. Been really enjoying it. Did not watch The Ray and the Last Dragon. Oh, actually, yeah, I take it back. The Mortal Kombat movie. I actually want to see that. I actually thought it looked much better than I expected. Is X IRL douchey or is it a character? I've never really talked to XQC outside of streams, but every time I've played with him, he's been nice, fun. I never really encountered him much in GTA RP because my character just kind of drifts around just doing wild adventures with whoever the fuck I run into, so we usually don't cross paths, but the times I have played with him, it's been fun. Would you ever stream VR chat? Probably not. Thanks for resub, Julian. Are you able to suck your own penis? No. I already told that story the first time I tried. I've never been flexible enough to suck my own meat, and my meat's never been long enough to be sucked by me. Run it back podcast with Pewds. Felix knows he's always welcome to come on whenever he'd like. I haven't seen Nobody. Looked like a good movie though. How often will you be playing D&D? Believe it's every Monday. Every Monday, 9 p.m. EST. Sleep well, Unsealed. Thanks again for the tier 1 earlier, man. Thanks for resub, Toaster. Any hive mind news? Nope. Nothing too crazy on that front. I'm not super familiar with his content, Naughty, so I don't really have like a hard opinion or anything, but from the little bits I've seen, it seems good. D&D is with Arcadum, who's the DM, Ludwig, Takahata, Eddie, and Dunkey. Hey, JR, thank you for the 10 gift subs, man. And thanks to the resub Clarkin. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Am I into found footage films? Depends on the film, man. It's not like it matters. If it's a good movie, I don't care how it's filmed. Thanks to the resub Wombat. Who won Hive Mind? Data Dave took it over Connor Eats Pants. I like Cloverfield. Yep. We made a whole video talking about Booster Gold. Booster Gold is like a really goofy name for a pretty cool hero. If Booster Gold was named anything besides Booster Gold, it would be much more successful. It's just such a stupid fucking name that nobody cares about the character, even though he is pretty goddamn strong. Thanks for the resub, Zay. Hey, good shit, Cenon. I mean, yeah, it should help at least, if nothing else. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone who donated, big thank you. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot, so thank you for the generosity. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you again, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow. Let's see who's streaming. I'll toss you... Here, Scoots is going through God of War. I'll toss you over to Scoots. Thanks again, everyone. Appreciate the generosity and have a great night. See ya.